Advertisements. We're going to show off some Dorito Pope memes while Geoff Keighley talks at the camera for a little while. Let me see. Dorito Pope. I'm pulling it up right now. Give me a sec. Okay, the Dorito Pope meme. I'm just making sure that there's no pornography on this page. There's nothing adult. Good. I think we are good to go. So, what do we got? Yeah, Dorito Pope memes on the upper page. So let's do that right now. Whoops. There we go. Dorito Pope. So, as we can see, right here, the Dorito Pope. Let me double check that. Oh yeah, that's fake. Good. Guy's tired after sex. That's not a problem. I thought it was a something else. It was like, oh, is that bad? No, don't worry about it. All right. So yes, if we look here, this was Geoff, the guy who runs the game Advertisements. He was doing what he was doing as the Dorito Pope. Very important. As you can see, top quality content there. That is, in fact, exactly what to expect. Nothing wrong with that. But they're talking, and I'm choosing to keep it muted because it's insufferable. Give me a sec. Yeah, yes, indeed. We still have our what do you call it, plushie from Elder Scrolls Online, the mud crab that Lawrence Schick sacrificed to Kinnereth, and the IKEA shark as well, because this triggers people. So it's good stuff. Geoff Keighley's here.
Over here working on the Game Awards, so I don't know how long I can do a Q&A today, but I did want to stop by and chat with you guys and tell you a bit about our plans for Thursday. I can't believe we're 4 days away from the Game Awards now. So the set is being built and constructed, and we're in rehearsals. It's even though the show is in 4 days, it takes us almost 2 weeks to put this show together in terms of actually building the set and the staging and everything for it. People don't always realize how much time it takes, but everything's under construction, and we're rehearsing now and getting ready, and we've got, the orchestra coming in for rehearsals. We've got special guests. We've got a lot of technical things we have to work on. So we're getting ready for our big live show, but it does happen this Thursday, live everywhere, of course, on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter and TikTok and everywhere we're going to be streaming. So I encourage you, hopefully, to tune in and get ready for the show. It's going to be a fun show. We announced today some of the first details. I'm very excited that Gonzo from the Muppets will be joining us to present an award. I love the Muppets. I've always loved the Muppets, and the past couple of years we've had a lot of fun working with the Muppets on the show. You may remember Animal was with me last year. In the pandemic, we had the Swedish Chef, and then we had Bunsen and Beaker and Pepe. I guess this is like 4 or 5 years of the Muppets. So very excited about that Gonzo will be with us. And Christopher Judge, who won Best Performance last year, he will be back to present an award. So we announced those two. And the other thing I did this morning was I revealed my hype trailer for the Game Awards. Every year I put together a trailer which features a bunch of footage of the nominees set to a piece of music, and it really kind of helps me get in the headspace of what the show is going to be about. And this year it's set to a song by Radiohead called Optimistic off Kid A, which is an incredible album that they did way back in the day. So I edited that, and I put that together myself personally just because I really want to kind of figure out what the theme and the tone will be of the show. So I actually have it here for you. You guys may have seen it because it's been posted everywhere, but I thought before I get into some questions, I'm going to try and run it for you here if I can figure out how to make this work. Not sure I will. I usually have an amazing team and crew behind me that puts all these things together, and I gotta do it this way.
No one has noticed that I'm drinking branded soda while I'm memeing about branded soda.
Okay, so I think this is going to be the hype trailer. Get ready.
It's very important to be hypocritical at all times.
Look into the fire. It will warm you, but left unchecked, it will consume everything in its path.
Okay.
Why does fate seem always to conspire against us?
I know what you say. A hero is someone who doesn't give up.
If you don't see there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
They aren't paying.
I mean, you gotta try, right?
All you need do is your best.
That's why we got unbranded coffee. How about we not? Thank you. That music is it's something. It's definitely music that exists, but I won't be playing it. That's for sure. I imagine this will happen quite a bit as music starts to play, and then I say no. Yep. It's going to say it's not only YouTube. They will actually turn off. They will mute VODs on Twitch now. Yeah, you go to a VOD on Twitch, and then there'll be like this huge section of the VOD that's just blank. Yeah, no music, and so sorry, no audio, and so you just go like, why? And it's like portions of this VOD have been muted. So no, Twitch is also guilty. Yep. But don't worry because we're good to go. So we got everything set up here. Yep. Let's see. There we go. Set up. There we go. They're literally just showing the same old stuff again. Like, none of this matters at all. Not even a bit. All right. Zaric, Serum, Borgin. Yeah. I've heard that before. Let me see here. I did, post a comment about
it sure would be a
Patrician
nightmare
TV's. Hold on.
for the writing if Starborn have been able to exist for centuries.
Yes, that's Patrician's video. Anyway, let's listen to him again.
We have a lot to do to get ready for the show, but I thought I'd take a couple questions now about the show. A couple things to tell you is that, yeah,
Really?
we'll have lots more announcements this week about presenters and musical performances and other things that are happening at the show.
This week.
We will be sharing some of that.
So today
this week.
doesn't matter.
We're probably going to tease fewer games that'll be at the show because I don't know this for a fact, but I believe that we probably have more kind of new game announcements than normal in our show, and that most of the
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
Show are kind of unannounced things.
New game announcements.
There obviously are existing games
Yeah.
that we will show more.
Speaking
on,
of
but
new
yeah, there's a lot of stuff
games,
that we just won't
has
tease or
anyone
talk
seen
about,
the
in
day
advance of the
before?
show, so you just have to start tuning in on
It actually
Tuesday,
came out.
which I'm excited about. I think hopefully there'll be some stuff that will surprise
The day
you.
before.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah,
That,
I thought
you
this
know,
was
not
a
to make any
fake
crazy
game,
leaks or
that it was
anything
never
leading
going to come out.
Thursday.
But it did.
But yeah, I think we're
It's
gonna
just
have a lot of good
crazy.
stuff to share with you in
Yeah.
the show. So a lot of the game stuff will be under wraps until we have the live show, but we will share a little bit more on some presenters and music. And
Yeah,
things like
I
that in the
seriously
coming
thought
days,
the
and
day
it's gonna be
before
here
was
before
fake.
You know it, right? 4 days out, and
Hey, a
our
bad
team is
game
very
and a
excited.
fake
There's
game
a
are
lot to
two
do and a lot to
entirely
figure out
different
in the next
things.
couple of,
Yes, it is
couple of
certainly
days.
one
All
of the
right, so let's go
games
to
of all
some,
time. Yes.
questions, if you guys want to drop them, I'm on the Twitch chat in terms of being able to kind of share stuff. So let's.
I have the Twitch chat
do
hidden,
this
thank
to the
you.
Featured chat and see what I can tell you about our plans for the show.
Haha.
Why is that not showing up?
Okay.
Well, let's see.
Right.
I was trying to call these things.
They
but
actually
it's not
released it.
showing
Yeah, it's
them.
nuts.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna read them.
Here's the rewards, the award for best creator. Which one do you think is best creator?
Okay, so let's start.
Which soy face do you think is the best?
The Sky from Starfield. No, they will not be performing that. We love the Imagine Dragons guys, and they've done the show twice before.
Yeah,
but that's not one of the performances.
Which creator has best soy face? Do you think?
That's coming together for this show.
Yeah.
Good question. Will there be a TGA sale on PSN and Xbox Live like in previous years? Asks Shay on 26. There will.
Bottom right.
Coming up this
yeah,
week.
I think
probably
so. I
Thursday,
think
you'll
bottom
get
right's in
details
the
on that, but yeah, same thing on Steam.
I think
other
bottom right's in the
platforms,
lead
get some
for
discounts
best
on
soy
games,
face.
I
Mine.
believe. We don't.
Yeah,
we're not
I
really
would
involved in
say
discounts,
my
the
cat
sales are
cartoon's
happening,
in the
so hopefully
lead
there's
for
some
that.
discounts. It's been an amazing,
I
amazing year. Ali wants to know.
I've got quite a few faces, but the generic soy face, I don't do that too well.
Some surprises for you as well.
Yeah.
You
said bottom right's faking it.
How big
Okay.
are the reveals
I mean,
this year
aren't
at
they all?
TGA? Boy, that's a really
Isn't that the point?
dangerous question. Having done this for a long
Yeah,
time,
I'd say
know,
my cat
10 for
cartoon
me
could
might
sweep
be a
that.
6
This
for you and a
the
3
soy
for
face
someone else. And
meme.
oftentimes, I think these shows it comes down to usually like 1 or 2 announcements. In a show can make all the difference between like a 1 and a 10 to certain people.
Yeah,
so
for those who don't
very
know,
hard for me to
that's what I'm
say.
talking about. The
I
cat
generally
cartoon.
feel good about
It's
what we're doing this year.
a little puppet I
Um,
use sometimes
I think
when
we
I
got a
don't
lot
want to
of
be
cool
on
stuff. We've got
camera.
a lot of new games.
My face
new
still
teams,
isn't
new worlds
quite
you're
there
gonna
yet. You
see.
can see like
This
the
year game of the year is 6
where I,
established franchises, and
oof.
they're awesome games, really good, but they're
But
kind of
face
sequels
still
or,
isn't
franchise
quite there.
extensions.
yeah.
And I think it's really important that our industry does.
Wife's
have
doing
new
well,
worlds
actually.
and
She's been working
new
on a
things
big
coming out.
quilt,
So I think
like
I'm
a
really excited about
really
some of the
big
new things
quilt.
that we're going to show you kind of throughout
And,
the show this year, which are things you don't know exist probably.
Yeah.
So you can't kind of anticipate.
Gonna say,
them or get hyped about them, but I hope when you see them,
Before that,
you'll get
she
excited,
was doing.
about
She was
them.
like
So that's something
making
I feel really
custom
good about
Christmas
this year. We have a
ornaments.
very global,
And
group
the
of
tree's
games
all
that we're
decked out
showing
now,
from places
so
kinda
we
all around the
like
world,
she's
which I'm
done with
excited about.
the Christmas ornaments.
So yeah, the announcements
Fit
are
my
always
avatar
difficult in that I've said
to
this
Geoff.
before, we don't make the games,
Hold on.
so we're kind of we're at the mercy of the game
Hold on.
companies and what they want to do.
Hold on,
when
hold
they
on,
want
hold
to do
on.
them. Sometimes they're things
Chroma-
we want
color-
that aren't ready
chroma
or are doing other
key.
things, and it's
Chroma key.
it's always hard to predict sort of what the reaction is going to be to the show. We just kind of do the best show that we can. I think it's a really, just going over some descriptions today. I
hold
feel
on.
pretty good about the show and the content and the games we have, some of the things we're doing on stage with the performances.
There we go.
Are going to be truly epic.
Is
this
that what
year,
you
which I'm
wanted?
excited
I mean,
about. We got the
there you go.
orchestra. So yeah, I don't know. Every show is different for me, and this will be our 10th
There
Game
you go.
Awards. So when I look back, it's like, what was the reveals in 2019? What were they on a scale of 10? I don't know. I mean, we've had some amazing moments over the years, and sometimes games. Will
By the
surprise
way,
us, things we
Xena,
didn't think were gonna be
Warrior
big, you guys are gonna go
Princess.
nuts for.
Look at this
so
art.
That's kind of the fun of this. Right?
Like
is we all
I've been
collectively
finding
kinda
some of
watch all
like
this
the
stuff. We have
best
a
art
lot of
ever.
games.
Just
It's a
saying.
big show.
Look at this
with
shit.
A lot of stuff in it. So, and the thing that we're also trying to do
Yeah.
is pace out the reveals.
See that this is
so
some
not
high
everyone's
quality
not gonna
art
be
right
beginning.
here.
I think some of our strongest stuff actually will be kind of in the middle or late in the show. And I think hopefully there'll be sort of a good sense of pacing and that we've got some really cool things that we're saving towards the end of the show as well to share with you. So, yeah, who knows? And, I work on that with our team, and we don't always
What's
get
she
it right.
wearing?
So,
That's a very good
things
question.
are still changing and moving around in the show even today and tomorrow. So, I don't know. So I'm not trying to cop out of the
We
question.
need more
I
Fargoth
can't
memes,
give you a number
honestly.
because my number is going to be different than your number, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Good question.
Hold on a second.
Let's see. Jeff, are you going to be bumping up the stage security this year? Yeah, someone asked me this, I think, last week on our streaming. Yes, we have kind of an enhanced security plan around the show. It's obviously not something that we kind of publicly talk about or detail because it is security and the things we don't want to necessarily surface and talk about. But yeah, we're obviously very conscious of security, and we hope it's going to be, more than anything, more than the reveals or the awards. We hope it's going to be a really, great, safe, fun event for everyone that's in the audience, but also watching online and things like that. So yeah, thank you for your concern, and I really hope it's going to be a special night for all of us that tune in and get excited about it. 10 years is crazy. Got anything pretty big planned this year?
Have you heard of the new
People
Genshin
sometimes ask me
Impact
that,
character?
like, oh, it's the 10th year.
The Centaur lady?
Anniversary.
This is actually from an
Nothing in
adult game on
particular.
Steam.
I mean, I think we have
it's
a great show.
it's just it uses the
but
Genshin
no,
Impact
it's not
style.
Like we're doing a retrospective of 10 years. We're doing anything kind of especially different. It's an awesome to have kind of an anniversary year. Next year will be an anniversary year too. So we always debate of like the 10th show versus the 10th anniversary, right?
Yeah, there's some
next
adult
year's
game
10th
on Steam that's
anniversary.
using Genshin Impact
We're
style.
turning
It's
10
great.
Years old. This is our 10th show. But 9th anniversary. Funny how that works, right?
Really funny.
But so I don't know exactly how it's going to play out next year either. But no, it's largely kind of the show you would expect. We're not doing anything drastically different in terms of the content because of the year. But we're all proud of
Should've
it.
gone
and
for
I'll-
the
I will
whole
probably
horse.
mention something in the
Oh.
script.
Oh.
But no, it's not going to be any kind of special.
Honestly,
10-year.
the memes are better
segment or
with
something like that. Good question though, and stuff.
you have the fish bottom, lady top, which is the mermaid, right?
Have you ever thought about doing a
But
worldwide tour
good
for TGA
memes
to get
have it
people a
be
chance
the
to attend
opposite,
in
right?
person? Asks
Yeah.
Minsky42. Yes, I've talked about that before. I would love to maybe do TGA in like Tokyo or London or places like that. I don't know it's going to happen anytime in the next couple of years, just because it's so expensive to do our show, and so many of our people are in LA, and to do it internationally is hard. We do Gamescom in Europe. Gamescom opening up live.
Let's
in August,
hold on.
if
I
you'd
got
like to
another
do it.
one I can use.
So I would love to do that.
I
at
can
some
try
point,
this
but
one maybe.
I don't know when that's
Like,
going to be. It's definitely
hold
on
on.
my kind of hit list of things we'd like to do at some point.
See,
with the show, so great
filters,
question.
chroma. Yeah, chroma key.
Here's good.
There we
Here's
go.
a nice question
On.
from K4PPA.
I
The
can't
trailer was a
rotate it.
masterpiece. Jeff, can you talk a bit about the process to make it and the process to select the scenes from the game?
Yeah, so
Sure, I can talk a bit about it. For me, those trailers,
There we go.
they're very personal, and even though my team probably
Yeah.
doesn't want me working
Yeah,
on
we can
them,
do that.
I love making them. And it's kind of part of what I do is my sort of journey to the show. I started making those back in 2015 at the second
Morro-win
show. I started
tour
editing
video.
the
Never heard of
trailer.
it.
If you remember the piece in 2015, I think Aaron Paul narrated.
Never heard of it.
And that was
Not even a
actually, I
bit.
did one in 2014. Straight every year I've done something. Sometimes they used to air in the show, and now we release them kind of ahead of the show. But yeah, I guess I've always done it as part of Game Awards, so it's kind of been a tradition for me. So it usually starts with the song, thinking of kind of what the song and the theme. And I listen to a lot of music. I go to a lot of live shows and concerts. So I want to say probably in August or September, I kind of zeroed in on potentially doing something with Radiohead. I have a playlist on Spotify of kind of songs I'm thinking about and themes. So I kind of zeroed in a couple songs that I was thinking about, and Optimistic from Radiohead was kind of when I was like, it could be cool to do something with that song. And I think that the theme of optimism and trying and the ongoing nature of games and the challenges we face in them, I just thought it was kind of a good theme to think about, given sort of the state of the world and the state of the industry. So I approached Radiohead, and they don't really often approve their music for a lot of other
Todd
uses
Howard
and
talks about
advertising
Morrowind.
uses. But I spoke to the band, and they were
Yeah, if someone wants to link
familiar with
that
the gaming industry because they had done a project
on my
with,
Discord server in the
Epic,
Elder
the
Scrolls
Cirque
channel,
exhibition
that'd be
that they
great.
did with Epic Games a couple years ago. So it was fun, and I got to call him from the band. I actually got to hang out with in New York a couple months ago and chat about sort of games and things like that. So anyways, I asked them if they would consider doing it, and they said yes. And so then I worked with my friend Martin, who all does the kind of remixes or reworks of the songs that you hear in a lot of our trailers. He did one for Nine Inch Nails. He's been working with me for, 6 or 7 years. So he kind of started working on what we could do with that song, and kind of what in the movie industry they call it trailerizing the music. Kind of
Time comes for us all.
Kind of other elements around
Time comes for us all.
So,
that's just the reality of the situation.
And then, yeah, once the music is set, then I start to think about kind of the story that I want to tell. And a lot of the scenes are scenes that I actually played. When I play through these games, especially on my PS5, I often play them, and they're easy to kind of capture.
Yeah, this is a standard reaction stream. So for those who don't know how reaction streams work, I talk about how shitty and low effort reaction streams are,
and then
while doing a reaction stream.
I don't play every game, so
and this is in fact an accurate representation of what we're watching right now, or what we'll be watching, overall.
All these kind of ideas,
just a heads up,
kind of
like
together,
that. This is
and
perfectly
then I
normal.
start to kind of think of the structure of the trailer and edit it. And I don't really actually start editing until it's probably about a week ago. I started.
Effort is banned in reaction streams. It's true. It's absolutely true.
2 or 3 days to really kind of piece it together, and then I just kind of think of the scene.
But yeah, I mean, the transformation from Dorito Pope
things where I can
to
even though
his current incarnation is
themes or some lines of dialogue
the sands of time are
the theme
moving on and leaving you behind.
Trying and optimism.
It's true.
It's
true.
Scenes in these games that kind of lean into that. And so that's
shit.
fun
Hold on.
for me. So I kind of pulled together all these different scenes.
Let me see. We were talking about the soy face, right? Hold on. Okay. We were talking about these soy faces. Let me pull up my I found a picture of myself. Like not the cat cartoon, but like an actual picture.
Because oftentimes
give me a sec. Hold on.
Dialogue.
I'm going over this list.
The sound effect or music. So even though I've captured,
I'll keep this for now.
To the game team.
Yeah, hold on.
Ask for certain scenes and footage. So everyone's really supportive and collaborative with that. And then yeah, we work on it. We work on the sound mix and elements like that, and it's a really fun process. So,
Give me
really
a sec.
proud
I'm
of the
looking.
trailer
I'm
we did
looking
this
for it.
year.
I
We've done some
found
great
it and then
pieces,
I
so
lost it
thank you
again.
for saying that you liked it. Means a lot to me to make that. And as I said, it's something I
There
don't
we
have
go.
time to do, but I
Cool.
make the time.
We
because it
got
helps
this
me
one.
get in
Okay.
the headspace of hosting.
Yeah. We got that one
Long-winded
right
answer,
there.
but thank you
So
for asking about the
we got that,
trailer.
and then we can like put it
Let's
beside
see.
these. This is my like my thumbnail face. See what I'm saying?
Great question.
Like it's functionally different
Jeff, around
though.
2-3 years ago, you showed
Like
that you had a
I don't
soundboard
do
at
the
the
soy
ready. Can
face
you
like
play
they
with it?
do.
Yeah, I still have it right here, I think. Hold on.
I'm
World
disappointed.
Premiere.
There you go. There's the
World
premiere, guys.
premiere.
Got all these little
Exclusive.
Hmm.
There you go. It's still here, right?
Now comes the fun
Yeah.
part.
I'm disappointed.
If it's not fun, why
There's
bother?
Reggie. Yes, I still got my soundboard right here. I just haven't used it in a while. I haven't updated. I think these are all the sounds from like 2020 still. Good question though. Let's see.
Yeah.
Was it hard keeping the Elden Ring trailer under wraps? How many people knew about it? So you're talking about the Summer Game Fest, I guess, Elden Ring trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a great team, that helps us keep secrets.
Hold on.
There's a tight-knit group of people that are involved in that. Obviously, the game companies are involved
World
too. and
premiere,
helping keep those
yes.
secrets, and we're only
Altmer sympathizer face or
but
museum
yeah,
curator.
We love to hopefully surprise people. In this world, it's very hard when all it takes is one stray tweet from someone somewhere in the world that something gets out or a store page goes up or a wish list. So we live in fear every morning, especially in the days leading into the show, that something's going to show up on the internet and spoil some element of the show. We've been relatively lucky, knock on wood, that
the game
happen,
advertisements are starting.
Yeah, we
yes.
take the security of the show.
This
and
is the game
assets very
advertisements
seriously.
2023.
And that's something we want to surprise everyone, right? It's fun. To,
This
watch it all
is
and,
about marketing.
I don't know. We've had a good run, so hopefully we'll continue
Yep.
this year. But thank you for the question. Let's see. Am I excited for the trailer for the next GTA? Yes, I cannot wait. That's Tuesday morning.
This is live, yes.
I think it's 6 a.m. here in LA. So yeah, kind of insane how quickly it's coming up. But yeah, I mean, there's Grand Theft Auto is unlike any other franchise out there. It's so special when Rockstar
Okay,
does a
I've
game. I
got
always
a
say
video
that
game
Rockstar
advertisement
years
for
and
y'all.
Game
Hold on,
Awards
hold on.
when we get, Rockstar
This is
game
an
comes out,
authentic
it's
quote from
incredible what
Miyamoto.
that
Here we go.
team does. And of course, the pressure they feel
A
around that
delayed game is
so
eventually
immense,
good,
right? I mean,
but
the
Sheep
GTA,
Lad is
the
more
bar
good
is so
forever.
high,
I
and
wish listed it
Sennheiser and
3
Sennheiser, I
copies
think,
already.
always,
All right. So
always push
this is an advertisement for
media
Sheep
forward.
Lad
So I can't
on
wait to
Steam.
sort of see. I mean,
Okay.
it's been,
There you
lots of stuff like
go.
that over the years, and the unfortunate leak, I know, was a year ago or something.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
some stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think everyone's curious, like, what is it going to be? And I think about, just we were talking about the trailer. I'm like, what's the song going to be, and what's the tone of it, and things like that. How long is it going to be? So, yeah, I'm very, very excited. I mean, it's a great week for games. I mean, that's hitting. There's all the Fortnite stuff that's dropping. You probably saw that with like Lego Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I
and
can
the
trigger
racing
people with the
games,
Gary
music
face.
game,
You
Game
remember
Awards,
Gary
and,
from
I don't know
Pokemon?
why it ended up this way, that
The
everything's kinda
Pokemon
all happening
manga.
this week.
Yeah,
around
like
Game
this
Awards,
was
and
a
I think
good
it's awesome,
triggering point for
because
some
there's so
people. It
much
was
stuff
really
happening.
funny.
It's
Because if
really
you look
fun
at his
how
shirt,
there's, like, week before it, and
his
it
shirt
wasn't
is
necessarily fully
was not
coordinated, it was all
intended for the
kinda
modern
planned
world.
this
I'm
way,
just
just
saying.
how it all happened.
There
December,
you go.
in our show
Yeah,
on
his
Thursday,
shirt
so,
was not
yeah,
intended for
to
the
answer your
modern
question, yes,
world.
I will be like you, up at 6 a.m.
And so it is a
Tuesday
a
watching.
point
I
of
encourage all you
triggering
guys
for
to
some
watch it
people.
too. Really excited, and Rockstar has been
There you go.
an incredible supporter of what we've done with Game Awards. I don't think I would. The Game Awards would not exist without the support of
Yep.
Rockstar and Sam and that team, really believing in the idea of the Game Awards back in 2014. So they are
That's
one of
right.
the companies that continually pushes our
That's
industry forward,
Gary.
as I said, and I just cannot wait to learn more about that. So yes, I'm very excited. How many global premieres can we expect? I don't know what a global premiere is versus a world premiere or a first look. I don't know. I think it's similar to past years. I mean, we have tons of new games being announced in the show as well.
Professor
So
Oak?
it also depends on kind of how you define
Yes.
a world premiere. I said, I think, like last week or something, I was on one of these chats, and I said we were getting rid of the world premiere card, and then everyone line's like, "Oh, he said there's no world premieres left in the show. They're not doing that anymore."
It's pretty
And
cool
like,
though.
We have
The Electric
lots of
Tail
world
of
premieres, we're just not
Pikachu
putting
is
the
just
card
top
up.
top
And
quality
that's the same
number
thing, 'cause I
one.
kind of thought it got sort of devalued at some point.
There
Like,
there
what's a
are
world premiere versus
there
a
are
first look
differences
versus
though
a global
between the
announcement versus an
Japanese, the
update.
American
So
and Japanese versions.
we're just kind
so
of showing
keep that
a
in
bunch of
mind.
things in the show, but
Just a
yes,
few
I think
differences.
The majority of things are pretty new. And then there'll be,
Just
you
a
know,
few
updates
minor
and trailers
differences
for
between the
existing
two
games as well.
versions. You know,
I
just a
don't
few.
have a number for you. 'Cause
No
then
big
someone's
deal.
gonna sit there with their scorecard of like, oh, it's number 8, and he said there were 10 or something. So there's lots of stuff. Don't worry.
Yep.
How long will the show be, give or take? I think it'll be similar to last year. Obviously, last year you guys probably remember Chris Judge was up there, and it had a long acceptance speech that pulled threw things off.
True.
But yeah, it'll be similar to kind of past years where it's sort of 2.5, 3 hours probably in terms of length. So I can't remember what last year's show was, but not appreciably longer or shorter than last year, hopefully. But you never know what's going to happen in terms of speeches.
More
and things
implications,
like that. So
yes, absolutely.
Do I do any streams after the show? Maybe. I don't know. I get pretty tired. Twitch is doing a post
He gets pretty
after
tight.
The show that
He's
we'll
a
stream, and
lightweight.
I'll
He can
be
only stream
popping
for
on
like
that at some
4 or
point.
5
I
hours
may do a
tops.
stream next weekend with you guys.
And then
It's
he's
sort of
just
this,
kind of out.
It's an emotional journey doing these shows, so we'll
It's
see
an
how I'm feeling,
emotional
what's
journey,
going
just
on,
like
but, I
playing,
will definitely-
Starfield.
I don't know if I'll do any this week either because we're going to be pretty busy with rehearsals. But tonight I was like, got a few minutes to pop on by, which was
Just for anyone who's
see.
watching this for the first time, okay? Yeah.
Someone's asking about the soundboard. I'm so far behind. I'm still having questions like, I did the
There you
soundboard.
go.
Sorry. Any major AAA reveals? Yes, I think that's fair to say.
Okay.
We've got some cool indie stuff too, though. Big franchises showing.
Anyone
things
who's
as well.
becoming,
it's a cool
like
hodgepodge of games. It's
they
really
they
important
figure
to
they've
me
got this whole
that
modern game industry
we
thing handled.
celebrate
Just in
smaller
case
teams as well
anyone
inside
feels
of our
that
show
way.
and give them a platform. Again, one
Yeah.
of the biggest franchises in the world will do things in the Game Awards, but also I think it's imperative because we know we're going to have this audience that we can support a lot of smaller teams and fully independent.
Turn his
teams.
audio down.
Obviously, this year there's been a lot of conversations about the role of big publishers in the industry, and
The role
I
of
think this
publishers in
year's-
the industry.
It's a great opportunity, I think, to show the power of independent studios and creators to build things as well in our show. So it's hopefully it's a balanced mix between all the different types of games and things like that. But yes, there definitely are some big AAA, what you would say AAA, or don't people say quad A now or something like that? It's so silly. I never knew what the AAA term really means.
This
but
is live.
yes,
Oh.
major publishers, big budget titles will absolutely.
Is
be
it not
revealing
live
things.
anymore? Oh, apparently not. He got disconnected. Up in 20 seconds. Game advertisements. Or starting soon. Starting soon. Starting soon. But I don't want it to be starting soon. Yes. Ahem. There you go.
I posted a comment on @patrician_TV Starfield video. Unlike a lot of critical reviews out there that tend to be plot synopsis and not much else,
Why?
he brings up some good points. Top shelf third monitor
Why?
fodder for background listening.
I
I recommend.
It says it's dead. It says it's dead again. Why? You say it started, but it's broken. Look at this. It's busted. I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it, and it's busted. What is this? Okay, apparently it's up now. Terrible. Terrible. I mean, this looks pretty good. As like an adventure. We need more Zelda games. Seriously. We need more like old Zelda-likes. This feels like Beyond Good and Evil. Looks pretty decent as a concept. Yes. They always show the best games first, LOL.
I love this. Reminds me of my high school days, but the monsters I fought weren't.
No,
nearly
but
as big.
seriously,
You kiss
that
these
game
days with your
looked
giant
like
monsters and your social
a classic Zelda,
And
like,
speaking of social
Ocarina of
media,
Time
TikTok
level.
Live Fest is happening
Beyond Good
now
and Evil
across
into the
50+
Zeldaverse,
countries
yeah,
on
something like
TikTok.
that.
Check out the
I wouldn't
participating
mind it.
creators and don't forget
I
to share
seriously wouldn't
all of
mind,
your
like,
favorite gaming moments
someone
on
ripping
TikTok
off
with
Beyond Good and
#gaming
Evil.
on TikTok. Okay,
I really
we're
wouldn't.
going to take a quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after a very important
Yeah.
message. Don't skip this cutscene, people.
Don't skip this cutscene. What?
The journey ended here. A place of wonder and awe.
What?
We
Square
breached
Enix?
the cosmic veil and reached a new planet. Yet generations later, this world remains untamed.
What?
Our reunion was
Why is the floppy?
I'm here for you now, Administrator.
Oh no, it's a mobile game. Is it? No, this looks kind of nearish. It looks kind of like a Nier Automata. Not quite. Arc Knights? Okay, I don't need to touch this then. Yep. I don't need to mess with this if it's just Arc Knights. Arc Knights Enfield, so yeah, it's a different thing. Good skirt physics, something like that, yes. Gotcha games love copying Nier. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about games like that. Hold on, let me, yeah. I did not mean to click that one. I think that one was with this one. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, this especially doesn't matter. Looks funny. Is Arc Knights better or worse than Genshin? Like old Arc Knights? No. It looks like that Enfield might be good though. I don't know. Is that an expansion pack or like a completely new game? It looks like a new game. Yes. Not this time. We created it. Yeah, I don't really care about the Chosen One thing. I figured it was a new game because like I looked at Arc Knights and like that was gacha trash, you know. I mean, not even Genshin quality gacha trash, but like Fate Grand Order level Genshin trash. Genshin trash. Jeez, gacha trash.
To venture forth into darkness and bring the light of the Emperor to the uncharted void.
Oh, nice. We got some 40K memes here. Oh, it's an XCOM. It's a gotcha XCOM.
Dangerous heretics.
Hey. Who likes 40K XCOM? I think so. I'm not the biggest XCOM fan, but you said Fate Grand Order's fine. Yes, fine is a good way to put it.
And with each haunted step,
yes. This dropped today. Neat. But yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's Rogue Trader. See, people were telling me that that the tabletop was coming out, and I was like, really? But
you ought to see a traitor to the crown.
Yeah. Okay, I understand then. Yeah, Rogue Trader came out today, and you can critically kill your own team members by accident through through psych or failure. I watched a friend of mine just completely totally fail an encounter. It was great.
What could be better?
Didn't realize, didn't put two and two together because the area looked completely different.
Will succeed.
Like the area they were in wasn't in the trailer. But yeah, Rogue Trader, I know that. Yep. Oh, I can't wait to not care. Assassin's Creed Nexus on the MetaQuest VR.
Welcome back to the 2023 Game Awards opening act. I'm still Sydney Goodman.
I'm not an Assassin's Creed fan, so
this
you know what it is.
Innovation and accessibility. The gaming community is massive, but honestly, it should be even bigger. And these nominees are pushing gaming beyond its current limits. Their teams have created software and hardware that make it possible for people of all abilities to experience the medium of gaming.
It's true.
With accessible features and technology
accessibility
that get
is a
us
good
all
thing.
one step closer to a seamless play.
Generalizing a product or dumbing it down and calling that accessibility is bad. There's a difference. There is actual accessibility, and then there's generalization wearing the mask of accessibility. They are not the same.
Goes to Forza Motorsport. A little heavier.
accessibility usually means putting a menu on with cheats.
Since this category was introduced several years ago,
where a pop-up comes up and says, "This is not the developer's intended experience, but we understand people have
at this point, I think we've made the
alternate abilities, right? You know, like different, they're differently abled, as it were, and so that's fine. That's okay, right? Because the game has made it clear to the player that this is not the intended experience, but have at it.
None of this would have been possible without the amazing
That's what
teams
accessibility
behind the
is.
scenes. Big thank
But when you
to
dumb
all
down
your
a
team
game
for
and
their
call it more
tireless effort,
accessible,
championing
that's not
for
accessibility.
and making this game the best that it can be. Big thank you to the UI team, to our studio leadership team, and our accessibility leadership team. And last but not least, Brandon Cole for being our accessibility consultant and partner for the last 2 years.
Accessibility consultant.
We're really proud of the work that we've been able to do. So thank you very much.
Congratulations, Forza Motorsport. Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in accessibility and want to celebrate any game that makes it a priority. And our next developer, The Odd Gentleman, believe that by making their games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy.
Inclusivity is okay as long as they're, you know, original characters and they're not altering old characters to fit inclusive roles. Like there's two separate things, you know. I'm A-okay with inclusivity, provided, you know, you be creative with it and you don't tokenize with it. Tokenizing is terrible, and it's honestly offensive to the people who are being tokenized. Yes. No, this is a game about a deaf person. What about it? That's cool. I don't mind. Sounds good to me. Yes. But without the music. Without the music. Deaf with music, yes. I'm using the authentic deaf experience here. Right here with the mute. Yes. I'm using the authentic yeah, the authentic experience, yes. Yep. Sounds good to me. But no, seriously. There is a game for blind there was a game that kind of I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty good. It's a game with an entirely black screen, and you have to navigate through a series of beeps. It's actually really good. And I've forgotten the name of it. It's a blind simulation. Yeah. You navigate with sound. I forgot the name of it.
Past a golden age. Platinum? Is this the platinum age of gaming? Also, can I please be paid in platinum? I'd like it direct deposit, please. And now I have the honor of announcing the winners for our 5 esports categories. The nominees for Best
everybody.
Esports athlete are Faker, Zywu,
I don't know who
Demon
these
Warren,
people are.
Hydra, Ruler.
I do not know a single one of these
the Game
names.
Award goes to Faker.
Isn't that like a what?
For Best Esports
Isn't that
host,
like
the
Shiro
nominees
Emiya or
are
something?
Potter, Zonic, Gunba, Ecstasy.
I don't know any of these people either.
And the Game Award goes to Potter.
I don't know any of these people.
For Best Esports Event,
I'm
here are the
completely
nominees.
lost.
2023 League of Legends World Championship. Blast TV Paris Major 2023.
Oh boy.
Evo 2023.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog faker? Yeah, okay.
Championships 2023.
Okay.
Valorant
Oh, it's
Champions
Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog is the faker. I get it.
2023 League of Legends World Championship.
That's cool. Yeah,
For Best Esports
absolutely.
game, the nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends.
I know
PUBG
all these
Mobile,
games.
And
I also
Valorant.
play none of these games.
And the Game Award goes to
The closest thing I ever played was Counter-Strike, the original, 1.6 for on Steam. It was a Half-Life mod.
JD Gaming.
Yes.
And Team Vitality.
I don't know any of these
And the
teams.
Game Award goes to JD Gaming. Huge congratulations.
Yeah, I used to play
everyone.
Counter-Strike
I love
1.6
esports.
for a
I'm a huge
while.
esports fan,
That's
just
it.
like my father and his father before him. We Goodmans are a huge esports family, dating all the way back to the mid-1800s. But before you can think too
I need to mute this. She hurt my ears. She hurt me. She caused me physical pain with that statement. I had to mute it. Like yeah. Okay, we're good. This looks like Owlboy. No, it doesn't. I don't know what it is anymore. It's a cartoon. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, her esports comment hurt me. Now, you don't have to worry about those furries anymore. You were complaining about them. They got oh, well, this is interesting. That's some pretty good music too. Huh. Never mind. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. Not even a bit. Yeah, this is very strange. I have absolutely no comprehension of what's going on here at all. But, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I saw like a little bit of people jumping around, but without a user interface, I can't really comprehend what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a rhythm game with the snake. I mean, how many rhythm games have we played? There was some pretty good ones back in the day, like Symphony, was it? Geez, I need to pull up my Steam list. It's pretty cool. I wasn't like. Yeah, there's a handful of really good rhythm games on Steam. Stepmania. Well, I mean, Stepmania is so configurable on what was it? Beatmania. Beatmania was the configurable one. Yeah.
Yes, Thrasher, in case you didn't know, is from the same artist/composer that blew our minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024.
Mind-bending games,
Special
oh boy.
shout out to Samsung and Samsung Gaming Hub, who, not to brag, are also throwing a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at once, but the last time I tried to clone myself, I sparked a pretty sizable fire in the MIT.
Shut up. Shut up. The moment she made that joke, I had to mute it again. Is it Starfield? Are they going to be showing off the, No, this is... Yeah. I'm sorry, but... her jokes are bad, and they make me annoyed. It's entirely subjective, a personal opinion, okay? I'm not Samsung. Oh boy, Samsung Gaming Hub. Yes. Oh, Persona. Cool. She didn't get smacked aside last time. What's going on here? I gotta mute this, unfortunately. But yeah. Persona 3. This is kind of cool. No. Persona 3 was where they were fighting against death. Nick's avatar. I think it was Nick's avatar was my favorite part of Persona. No, Upskirt Photo Sim is a completely different game. Trying to remember the act. I'm pulling up a video. Hold on. I want to see.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the top.
On.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. There is both joy and wonder in coming to understand another.
Nyx is like one of the best bosses in a like a turn-based JRPG. That's the villain talking there. It's special. Hold on. Wait, where else?
All shall perish. All shall perish.
Trying to find the actual line from it.
It changed properties again. If you need me.
No, I'm looking for the actual lines. Oh. I'm skipping. Here we go. Found the line. Found the line.
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate.
So awesome.
Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope. Yes, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Attaining one's dream requires a stern will and unfailing determination.
Yeah, that's yeah, Persona 3 is a good game. Absolutely. Replace her with AI. Here we go. We got a game that is not playing terrible music. Or copyright music. Or whatever music. So, they catch fish and they go to the bar. Wait. This is going for indie. This was oh, God. No. This is a AAA funded game that is being put up as an indie game, though. That's what's going on.
I can't believe it. It's almost time for our big show. The
Yeah,
theater
it's
is
being
filling
put
up
up
behind
for,
me. It's hard to
Indie
hear
Game of
myself
the Year.
think over all the excitement,
And
but
it's
I
a
have to keep it
AAA
together
funded
because I have
studio.
the next
Yeah,
award
yeah.
ready to go. Here are your nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Iron. People Make Games.
Sailor
Clackety,
Iron Mouse?
Spreen, and Cyber PK.
Sailor Iron Mouse. It's from the 90s.
And the Game Award goes to
Sailor Iron Mouse from the 90s.
Iron Mouse. So, Iron Mouse couldn't be here
Sailor
tonight
Iron
because
Mouse from
Iron
the
Mouse
90s.
is animated, and
From
sadly
Sailor
we're not
Moon.
in the Matrix
Yeah.
yet. But she did
Sailor
send us
Iron
a message.
Mouse.
Take it away, Iron Mouse.
Yeah.
I am so incredibly honored
That is
to
not
have
a
been the
mouse.
recipient
That
of
is-
the Content
that is a
Creator of the
demon.
Year award.
That is
First and
a
foremost,
demon.
I want to
Yes.
express my deepest heartfelt gratitude to the incredible
Thi-
community
this
that has
is
gathered
Iron
around my
Mouse.
streams. And
Sailor
I
Iron
also
Mouse.
want to extend a
That
very special thanks to Bishojo,
is,
who brings all
an
my
elf
ideas to life. Thank you so much
demon
to my
thing.
team that hosts me every single
Yeah.
day. And thank you so much to the
I'm
Game
sorry,
Awards.
but,
I still can't believe
like,
this is all happening. Thank you
This
again,
is
everybody.
Iron Mouse. Like,
Congratulations,
from the
Iron
90s.
Mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting so close to the big show, but I'm not ready to let go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And
Goodbye. Let's see. I don't know what that was.
Too bad they never made another one.
Narcissism and hoarding are not mutually exclusive. Yes. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. So, more goo. Yeah. The first one was a good puzzle game. Fine with that. does. I agree completely. But no, World of Goo was a good game. So, more of that, I guess. Though I am gonna loosen up a bit. World of Goo 2! Yes, I played the first one. I admit to having not jumped on that train early. I got it for free as a part of a bundle.
Man, that is satisfying to watch. Almost as satisfying as the Game Awards show that's minutes away. We have one more huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story.
Sorry. We gotta mute the rest of her dialogue. There we go.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Yeah. Cool.
The fool of a king is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your
Is
king's
this medieval
Who deserves his crown?
Shin Megami Tensei?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome
Medieval version.
to the inauguration of the tournament
Medieval
for the
Fantasy
throne.
Shin Megami Tensei.
No wonder when any among the populace
Good
might be
shit.
king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
I'll play this whenever
It tells of a
the
world united as one
Ultra
tribe.
Edition comes out.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
I don't mind. Yeah. You said fantasy apparently. Fantasy, techno fantasy as well. Like, it looks a little bit steampunk to me. Yeah. Steampunk. Not medieval. Fair enough.
Trust me.
Real-time Persona. It's not Persona though. It's the Shin Megami Tensei. Live action. Real-time. Steampunk. Okay.
Our big show is about to begin, but
Let me
don't
see
worry,
here.
This isn't the last you'll
Okay,
see
we
of
got
me. I'm staying all
Julius
night,
Caesar,
and I
Dr.
cannot
Robotnik
wait
here.
because this show is
Ready to go?
absolutely stacked. We have
Hold on.
tons of big awards, even more world premieres of brand
Yes.
new games,
Let
and
me,
an
flip this
incredibly
around.
special guest, a legendary
There we go.
actor and performer
And we'll put
of
him
both
right here.
stage and screen, the Muppet himself, the great Gonzo.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm freaking out. I'm completely
This is
starstruck.
Julius,
And
Robotnik,
the
yes.
cast of the show, based on the Fallout franchise, is here to debut an exclusive new look at the series. The vault is opening in a huge way tonight. Okay.
By the way, traditionally, thumbs down was put down, like lower your weapons. It wasn't death.
2023.
But like adaptations did it wrong, so it got solidified in like cultural memory that this is death, right? When actually this was put lower your swords, let them go.
Game Awards 2023.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Game Awards.
Okay.
Tonight is our 10th TGA, a global celebration of video games, and boy, do we have a show for you. I am so excited to get this started. Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023, and we'll look into the future with an astonishing lineup of world premieres. More than anything, this is a show about bringing our community together in this room and online around the world to focus on something we can all agree on. There's nothing more powerful or more immersive than an extraordinary video game.
Immersive. Very immersive.
Great games comfort us, help us understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different. Games, the actual things we play, are insanely special, and we're going to celebrate that for the next few hours.
And we've got such an amazing group of people with us. They're built by talented creators and teams, and many of them are here tonight. Mr. Anuma, Mr. Fujibayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017.
Very good, very good.
For Breath of the Wild. Good luck tonight.
Waiting for Starfield so you can bury that hatchet. Yeah, yeah.
Technical forces, Mark Cerny,
Good to see you, Pat.
PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating 25 years of Cerny games. Thank you for being here, Mark.
In general,
of course, the team behind Pizza Towers here too.
Listening to that lady talk was just terrible, just awful.
Everyone's here.
Not because she's a lady.
Our best performance winner in 2017 for Hellblade.
Specifically,
welcome. I think
her
we'll be
jokes.
seeing you a little bit later tonight.
I don't know why they would.
We're also honored to be joined by the
such
Fujimoto
jokes.
family, Haru and Ryozo,
But
who are
it
celebrating
pains me
40
so.
years of Capcom this year, and a Game of the Year nomination for Resident Evil. Welcome, guys.
My
It's so
current
great
beef
to
with
have
the
you
Game
with us.
Awards right now
we
is that they took
have
an indie game.
A big show.
They took an
So
indie
let's get
game.
right into it.
They
present
funded
tonight's
it with
first
AAA
award
money,
is last year's
and
winner
now
of Best Performance.
they
Please
have it
join me
nominated as
in welcoming back to the Game Awards. Yep,
indie
we're
game
gonna
of the
do it.
year.
The actor behind
I'm just
Kratos
like,
in God
no,
of
man.
War, Christopher Judge.
Yeah, I'm just like, no. I take indies pretty seriously. Like I buy stuff to support indie developers because I like old games, and I like old games with new mechanics.
Oh, what a card.
And that's what indies give me.
Good evening, everybody.
Okay, we'll
It
drop
is
these for now.
Such a pleasure to be back here. I have such great memories of last year, Mr. Pacino.
Put this in the corner.
Forgetting to thank my wife.
There we go. Yep.
Mother. All right. I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No 8-minute
Hopefully you
speech
will.
like last year.
Hopefully you
But
will.
Fun fact, my speech was actually longer than this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I mean, well, I actually liked Call of Duty Infinite. See, I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, right? So I played Call of Duty, and I played Call of Duty Infinite, and I liked the campaign of Infinite. I really did. But I also didn't pay for it, right? I got it for free. So I didn't actually, I didn't feel cheated in any way. Because I played a fun campaign for $0, and then I left, and I didn't play multiplayer. Okay, here we go.
Hope may feel beyond our grasp.
Now we're seeing fun stuff. I'll be playing Cyberpunk early next year on stream. Looking forward to it.
Ready for your annual physical? We have to talk.
I've owned the game since it came out, but I haven't played it.
Whoever wins, Geoff has given me the okay to say, take as long as you want to. Thank
Here we
everyone
go.
who's ever meant anything in your life. And I dare you. I double dare you to try to break my record.
Let's find out which one it is.
7 minutes, 59 seconds.
Here we go.
And the award goes to Neil Newbon.
Final Fantasy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Very good. Final Fantasy 16. I've seen good things about it. Absolutely. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. We need the anime born for that one. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the anime born for that.
Hi.
I'll flip that around. There we go. That's better.
This is unreal.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. I'll give it a shot.
You thought
thank you so very, very much. Very, very
Final
voted.
Fantasy tanked?
Thank my incredible fellow actors and the nominees. Unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary.
It sold well,
very much indeed.
and it was
to
pretty good.
To Larian, to all the writers, to Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion. I'm going to forget everybody. To Pit Stop, who worked so hard, the directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul.
Yeah.
To mi familia, gracias para todos. Gracias, gracias, y Coco también. And to my agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry, I'm going to wrap it up apparently. One thing I will say, please, if that's okay, the community has reached out to so many of us at Larian.
I would call it Diet Devil May Cry. Like, really diet.
They lost hope, they felt isolated,
pretty good,
they felt
though.
alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to
Empty
push through
looting
to help them all.
world
And
system,
to you,
yes.
I want to say thank you so much for seeing us. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You're not alone in this. None of us are. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough. Less music though, thanks. Yeah, less music though. Okay. Double Zeta Gundam. She's one of the Xeon people.
And short, so thank you. There are lots more awards to come, but now it's time to look ahead to what you'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres. And for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
How we doing? Yay. Thank y'all for having me. Good to be here. What's up, everybody? Good to be here with you at the Game Awards.
Yep.
And I was going to come out and I was going to say the line that has preceded me all my career, all right, all right. But they told me, they said, no.
I had no idea he'd be showing up.
Say, pew, pew, pew.
Okay, this is hurting me now.
See how that handled. I'm here tonight because I have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment. I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of. Yay. When the Archetype team first reached out to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing a character in this game, and all I can say is that I will have a unique relationship with every player. In this game,
a unique relationship
moves differently.
You know.
Days for you are decades for your loved ones back home. The choices that you make not only affect the people that you love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come.
Your entire civilization for generations to come. It's true.
Experience with time dilation. And now you can too. So now I'm proud to share the first ever look at Exodus.
Exodus. It's science fiction. Okay.
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Is this Starfield? But like horror? Time dilation? Time dilation, science fiction, exploration?
That day was a miracle.
Give me the actual.
It would be our salvation.
Oh, alien spaceships.
Against the Celestials.
Aliens.
Humanity's greatest enemy.
Celestials, great.
This is it.
The Celestials, generic space baddies. Yep. It's the Covenant, everybody. Covenant elves.
The Celestials hunted us down.
Yep.
I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart.
But this is a cinematic trailer, which is meaningless to me.
I led them away from this world, away from her.
I need...
We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you travel at light
game
speed,
mechanics.
Time slows to a crawl.
Yeah.
It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her.
Okay. Yeah.
And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me. Wait, please, Tom.
No gameplay, no care. Correct. Yeah. Like, I don't see anything.
Our sacrifice.
I'm sorry, I don't see anything of value in cinematic trailers. I'm a jaded old man.
Breaks empires.
Who feels that companies are out to defraud us. A card game, yeah, exactly. Hey, copyright music. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's Starfield, apparently. That third-person action-adventure game with stealth elements, everybody. Yeah, third-person, yeah, it looks like third-person action-adventure with shooter with stealth elements. That's, yeah. Okay.
That is a very exciting project, giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse of gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right,
got a crying Interstellar guy.
To another world premiere.
I mean, it looks pretty decent. I'm willing to give it a chance if it means, you know, streaming, I guess, maybe, possibly. I'll probably wait for the reviews, though. That's the honest truth. I am not an alpha consumer. The first to try, first to buy, a trendsetter, that is not me. I am very much the lazy after the fact. So. Oh. Another game made for DSP. Yeah.
Certain you remember nothing of this place.
Yeah, another game made specifically for DSP.
Master thyself.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I must face this.
The train that new abilities will be unlocked in the levels, and that in turn, interesting scenarios will be delivered.
All part of the process. Let's go again.
Yeah. Oh god, is this a time loop? Where he dies? Oh no. He dies and returns, apparently. Ragnarok Valhalla. Yep. A roguelike DLC? God. It's a free DLC, yes. Okay, it's not too bad.
Time, and I want you to watch just what the camera behaves.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist. And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team at Santa Monica Studio are fans of their fans and are offering this DLC, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, as a gift to the community, and you will be able to download it in just 5 days on December 12th.
So they want to get people to buy this game while they're waiting, I guess.
All right, switching gears.
Why would they pass up? Why would they pass up an opportunity to sell it?
Developers in Australia. I love that this show can give a platform
it's free as well, but I have to question why would they pass up an opportunity to sell it?
Equally exciting and unexpected.
I'm trying to understand it from a business perspective, right? Untitled Goose Game? Probably Game Pass? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right at all. This is from Untitled Goose Game. Pushing PS5s? I guess. There has to be some strategy behind it. Not Game Pass.
Ooh, there they are.
What?
Untitled Goose Game character. Yeah, there's no Game Pass on PlayStation. Exactly. That's why I said it couldn't be. Oh no.
Let's go.
Companies can't. Okay, so said not everything is business. Everything Sony does is business. Everything Sony does is business. Relevancy. Yeah, okay, that I suspect that don't care about the big walk, I'm sorry. I liked Untitled Goose Game, I really did. But
super fun, right? I did a play test of that game about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game, and I'm honored we got to share it with you.
Okay, what was I saying? So,
while you're watching TGA, head to TGA
no, it makes sense though.
Right now,
if
we're doing
PlayStation,
another Steam Deck giveaway. This time, it's the brand new 1 terabyte Steam Deck OLED featuring an HDR OLED display.
That's cool.
Enter now only
That's cool,
during
you
the
should get
live
it.
show at TGASteamDeck.com for a chance to win one of 100 OLEDs. All right, trust me, we
if
are
Sony
just
realized that they
getting started,
couldn't
guys.
put
There are
out
so
a
many game announcements.
PlayStation, what do you call it? A new PlayStation God of War in time to keep the brand relevant, they might have put out this free DLC to try to keep people invested. So, you know, a low effort deal. Sands of Time. Oh, Prince of Persia?
I'm here to save a prince.
This is the 2D one, isn't it? I didn't really like the... Yeah.
Take the lead, Sargon.
It looks like a solid platformer. I'm just not a fan of the art style.
Bring him back.
That's all.
Bring back my son.
Yeah. Like, it looked like a solid platformer. I just...
Strange.
I don't know. There's something about the art style that feels off for Prince of Persia, you know?
Are you alright?
Like this...
I saw our kingdom engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Prince of Fortnite, something like that, yeah.
How am I still alive?
You seem stronger.
I don't mind a simplistic art style, but the environments don't match the character designs. Like, as far as like the textures and such,
and clever enough
feels
to save your
off.
friend.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I don't care much for the trailer, to be honest. Yeah. But, yeah. Like, the actual platforming that I saw in the original trailer was good. Is this Fortnite Legos? Is this LGBT Fortnite Legos? I think, what's his name, read about this. Yeah, gotta mute this too. So I know for a fact that, yeah, it's Fortnite, all right. So I've noticed that, Twitter was reading about, this. Apparently this leaked early. And, the people who, yeah, there were some Twitter losers reading about this game because they saw the they saw a rainbow or something. I don't know. They're allergic to rainbows. Yeah. Anyway, let me see what do we got. Yeah, it's playing copyrighted music, so it said looks better than Fortnite. It does. It does. I mean, I liked Fortnite Save the World, the tower defense Fortnite game, before they turned it into a battle royale and I stopped caring about it. See, I'm a huge fan of Doom, Quake, Half-Life. I want respawns in my deathmatch. It's that simple. So, yeah, when you when you end up, yeah, I don't hate this. It's just, it's Legos, yeah. Yeah, I specifically played, you were going to say you remember reading about Fortnite Magazine's survival game? Cool, cool. It's good to hear it. Battle Royale is not deathmatch, correct. But it is a match to the death, you see, a fight to the death. And so, the point is, I don't like a Battle Royale. I'm just going to keep it muted for her. Wait, hold on. Unmute. Unmute.
Performing an original piece from our upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands.
I'll mute it when the band starts playing, obviously, but, you know, that's another matter. We're gonna listen to their opening line, beats, and then immediately mute it. Looks pretty cool. Oh, they're projecting. I always like that effect where you have people on stage, you put a projector up, and you create a pattern with the projection. I've always enjoyed that. But yeah, we're gonna mute it regardless because, you know, music industry. Yeah. But no. I've always enjoyed this technique. Gonna say they used this technique on one of the silent movie presentations I watched semi recently, last year basically. It was what do you call it? They basically created like a patterning effect for the for like the orchestra that was playing underneath the silent movie, because there was like an orchestra pit for you know, above the actual movie screen. And so the orchestra themselves were changing patterns based on what was in the movie, and it was really cool. But yeah, it's let me see here. The Forsworn got their shit together. You know, I enjoyed the Forsworn. Sorry, not the Forsworn, but the Reachmen in the ESO Reach DLC. Problem was that the game kept telling us they are not barbarians, and then you'd go up to them and they go, "You can read? What does this paper say?" It's just like, God damn it. Anyway, let me see. What do we got? We'll bring a Cliff Racer out. Just to, yeah. Cliff Racer there. What else? Yeah. I've been enjoying my recent Morrowind run, honestly. It's been pretty fun. I set the difficulty, specifically the leveling speed, to like really slow. So it took me 8 hours to get from level 1 to 2, and now I'm like level 10. But it's been really fun so far, the playthrough. Okay, let's watch the Hellblade.
This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
The heartbeat of the lost ones.
Yeah. Fargoth has custom AI-generated voice acting now, so he thanks us for returning his family ring.
Each death, inked in blood. I won't stop fighting for them until the very last beat fades away.
Oh, by the way, since Hellblade isn't really like cinematic trailers and stuff for Hellblade, this doesn't really tell me anything about it. I'm going to show off a character. He's from Shin Megami Tensei Imagine. His name is the Snake Man. He is an original character that is in no way connected to any other characters you may know. He is the Snake Man from Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, yes. He said that's gameplay. Yes, exactly, so there you go. Yeah, he's the Snake Man. Unfortunately, this tells me nothing about how it feels to play the game. When you take quote-unquote gameplay, you strip it of its user interface, and you play clips of it back to back to back to back to back without showing like one segment, I don't actually consider that gameplay. I consider that a scripted trailer. And that's all well and good. Like, it's definitely atmospheric, okay? Like, it is atmospheric, I'll give it that. I'm sure I'd be feeling something if I actually, you know, was playing it. But, instead, because I'm watching as a trailer, I feel, you know, this is more accurate there. Yeah.
All right, what an amazing new look at the gameplay.
Display
and
the
Hellblade
quality of
2
their motion
coming in
capture, right,
2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass.
Right.
Now to present our next award.
But this is going to be a recurring theme.
Former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best
This is going to be a
the creative director of NetherRealm
recurring
Studios.
theme. I do not respect cinematic trailers or trailers that are obviously like spliced together in a way that doesn't give me a vertical slice of gameplay. That's what I'm trying to say.
The best stories are the ones we get lost in.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's nominees for Best Narrative got us all in their drama, in their characters, and yes, sometimes in some weird stuff we can't explain.
Weird stuff we can't
Here
explain.
are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
In a horror story, they're only victims and monsters.
Blackith blesses me this day.
Baldur's Gate 3, please. We need a sweep. We need a Baldur's Gate sweep.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
He's here on some kind of hunt.
He's not himself.
You want to join us?
Give me a sec. I gotta go help the cat. He's stranded. He locked himself in.
And the award goes to Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, we need a Baldur's Gate sweep for this, I think. Alan Wake.
Thank you so much.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake 2 from the beginning was
Okay,
very
let me
story-focused
just mute him. I highly recommend Alan Wake 1 and follow it up with Alan Wake American Nightmare. And that canonically wraps up the series extremely well, right? Alan Wake 2 pretends that American Nightmare isn't canon and creates its own little story, which is not very good. So, my recommendation is play the first Alan Wake, play American Nightmare, and then call the series complete. That's my recommendation personally. Pretend that 2 doesn't exist. However, 2 is adequately satisfactory. Yes. It is acceptable. It went from great to acceptable.
to do something new, and it's always a risk. For you to embrace it and understand it means so much. I'll treasure this always. Thank you.
Okay. Sony walking simulator, yeah. But no.
アーティストとして私たちは想像力を駆使して目に見えないものを見ることができます。私たちは
Cool. What about Control?
私たちはアーティスト。
Control did not leave any cultural impact. Kind of like Starfield. Starfield has also failed to leave any lasting cultural impact. If you think about it, like Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, like all those games left some sort of big memes or cultural kind of some kind of lasting cultural impact. Usually just memes, right? But Starfield has no meme. It is forgotten. Yeah, she's good.
Mooney, amazing gamer.
Yep. She once, someone asked her if she had an OnlyFans. She asked, "What's an OnlyFans?" And they explained it to her.
To be on
And she went, "Oh
this
no."
stage again. Thank you. First, first, I want to say thank
Yep.
you to the Anshin artist, Miteru. And you, thank you, all you.
Yep.
Your support changed my life. Today, I am honored to introduce our first project, Kemuri. It's time to see the unseen.
You really need to play Alan Wake 2 to have an opinion about its entire content. That's a good meme. That's a great meme right there. Like, you have to play the entire thing to have an opinion on it. That's yeah, that is a great meme. Good making that one. It's up there with works on my machine, you know? That's about the same level of meme right there. Yeah. All right. Like the whole SCP setting of control. Yeah, yeah. Mirror's Edge Aido edition. Yeah, yeah.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost
If you
on me
finish
that
the game,
all
must have
of
been
our
not
Game
that
of the Year
bad then. Yeah,
nominees are from
exactly.
big,
It's copium.
established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to
And
introduce you to
here's the
brand
thing,
new worlds
Patrician,
like
if
what
you
we just saw
manage
with
to
Kemuri and
if you manage to break down all of that, you manage to take down all possible things. Don't worry, because like there will always be a vector to strike from. There will always be a vector to strike from. Yeah. Okay. It's just a cinematic right now. There we go. Now it's the actual game. Okay. Yeah, you see, I recommend Patrician TV's latest video. Most critical reviews online have a tendency to be plot synopsis. And don't add a sufficient amount of critique and constructive criticism. But there's a good amount in that Starfield video. I ran it in the background while doing other things, so I heard, yes, very good. Yeah, the good thing about having 4 monitors is you can do that. You can reliably run like the 8-hour videos while doing other things. Yeah, this music is nothing. I've learned absolutely nothing about this game. Like, nothing at all. Seriously. Yeah. You didn't like Pat's his voice is grating. Well, so is mine. For different reasons.
Rest for the Wicked, an action RPG from Moon Studios, and more information
Action
is coming March
RPG.
1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight, during the Game Awards,
convinced.
viewers in the
I'm
U.S. can enter to
convinced
win one of 100 Lenovo
that,
Legion Go gaming handhelds, a Windows 11 gaming
that
PC in your hand.
Starfield is
Head
not
to
an RPG,
TGALegion.com before the end
and
of the
Fallout
show
4 is
to
not an
enter for your
RPG.
chance
But if I
to
say
win.
that, people get
Here's a
angry
look
and
at the
say I'm
Legion
not
Go
the
in
arbiter of
action.
what is or isn't an RPG. But I mean, within, if you take all my videos as some sort of canon, like my removed videos as, you know, like decanonizing them, you know, you figure like I've got my own little universe here. I can say what is or isn't an RPG within my sphere, right? And you can disagree with that and leave, but I get to define truth as I want it to be. That's the best part.
But there's still
Yep.
so much more to
People
discover.
think Ocarina of Time's an RPG. Ocarina of Time is a great adventure game. Like, it is the staple for what a 3D adventure game should be. Ocarina of Time, I think. Other games have done it better, yeah, but it's like, it's the foundation for a 3D adventure game. When I say something is not an RPG, that doesn't necessarily mean I hate it. I like Starfield's dungeon crawling. I'm just done with it. Like, unlike Morro-win or Daggerfall or even Oblivion or Skyrim, where I can come back to it again and again and again, I can't go back to Starfield in the same way, not without more content. Seriously. Like, yeah. Without more content, Starfield's dead to me. And not because I don't like it, but because I'm done with it. With any other Bethesda game, I'm not done with it. I can always come back and create a new character, play it a different way. Even Skyrim, I can play for thousands of hours. But Starfield, after 200, is just done. Like, you gonna play New Game Plus? No, I'm done with it. Like, there are no new dungeons.
To the land, the RDA,
Yeah.
that is death.
But yeah, the Legend of Zelda's pretty good. Like, I personally quite like the Legend of Zelda myself. No one's playing Frontiers of Pandora. Everyone's playing the Legend of Zelda, okay? Yeah, that's right.
Hold up.
Okay.
This hits.
Good day, Sot. You're just a wiffle waffle. You can't even aim when you go into battle.
I am a baron. You are a border. I write decrees. You mix mortar.
To be fair, I have been in chat rooms like this, but we were playing like Minecraft and shit. So I guess, yeah, that was like Ventrilo though, not Discord.
We have been saying it all night, but it really has been an outstanding year for gaming. And now to talk about some of the biggest games, it's a pleasure to welcome from the Muppets. That's right.
No. I don't. Sorry, but I like the Muppets. I like them, but you know, not with the Dorito Pope. They don't mix. What was I saying? Okay, so Starfield paid mods. Skyrim's paid mods are for Skyrim. You said it's not a test bed for Starfield. LOL. No. Skyrim's paid mods are for Skyrim using the Microsoft Partner Center as a framework. For those who don't know, the Microsoft Partner Center handles different games. You see, when people were getting ready to watch or like play Starfield, you know, Starfield wasn't out yet. They were like, Microsoft is going to force Todd Howard to make the game good, and they're going to fix all the bugs, and it's going to be great, right? Like, Microsoft's going to be the best thing for Bethesda ever. That's what everyone said, right? You know, in preparation for Starfield's launch. And what Microsoft actually did was Microsoft had worked with Mojang to create paid mods in Minecraft. Okay? Paid mods in Minecraft. They've been doing it for years. So, having that experience, Microsoft has brought that Microsoft Partner Center infrastructure, they brought it to Skyrim. That is what Microsoft did. ZeniMax, first Valve. Valve couldn't do paid mods, right? Because ZeniMax wanted no curation. No curation meant a legal nightmare. So Valve's legal said, get the hell out. Second attempt, Creation Club. ZeniMax didn't want to pay residuals. They wanted to just commission people and be done with it. They were, my sources say, whether this is true or not, this is non-disclosure agreements we can't confirm, but What I've heard is people were paid anywhere between 800 to 1,200 for their paid mods in the Creation Club. That lump sum upfront payment. That's it. Done. Like no residuals, right? And so most people said no. I'm not doing that. And so the Creation Club had a small base of dedicated people, and the people who liked it loved it, but most people didn't. Yeah, sorry about that. Debut indies. But the Creation Club was small. It couldn't explode. Microsoft has been doing paid mods for years, and they have done they're doing paid mods right. That's what's going on. Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. The team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight, but they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Yeppe, Mads, and Jakob, and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner on this game. Thank you.
The Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated with all the awesome studios in this category. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
Later tonight, we'll announce the best mobile game of 2023, but which title are you most excited to see go mobile in 2024? Google Play will be awarding the most anticipated title with their Play More award on Twitch. So head on over to Twitch to lock your vote. And now it's time for our next world premiere.
There we go. All right. The Creation Club now is a step above. Yeah. So basically what's going on with the no, what do you call it? Yeah, the current Creation Club is going to give residuals, just like Minecraft's does. And Minecraft Store is full of stolen goods.
Did you save the game?
Really?
Your stolen goods are now forfeit. So I expect that they will bring that level of quality control to Skyrim. Okay, hearing the classic Sega was pretty cool. The arcade cabinet's nothing, though. Fair enough, but also, yeah. Okay. A new era, I'm sure. Trying to remember, you know what? I need a new Okame game. That's what I need. If I had to pick, like, an off-brand, not Nintendo, yeah, Jet Set Radio is good. Now in development. Crazy Taxi. Yeah, Crazy Taxi is good, too. Although without what is Crazy Taxi? That's for sure.
Typically, a world premiere reveals one game, but leave it to Sega to announce 5 new games in one trailer. So many memories for all of us. All those are first of the many brand new games in development and set for release over the next several years. Thanks to Sega for that truly incredible announcement.
The only reason
this next trailer might be something Dragon Ball fans have been waiting to hear about for a while. Here we go.
The quote-unquote Creation Club Anniversary Edition is because I have mods that strip out all the Creation Club content and then reintegrate that content into Legacy the Dragonborn, which is a mod I already like. So it just uses the assets from the Creation Club and then kind of like redistributes them, if that makes sense. Yes, Dragon's Balls. You see,
Tremble before my power.
Okay, what Dragon Ball fans want is they want to see Goku punch a guy, but that guy is so badass that Goku ignores the punch, right? And then Goku gets angry and he changes color. And then Goku punches the guy again in the face But this time, it works. That's what Dragon Ball fans want. Yes. Okay. The Creation Club extended cut. Yeah. The extended cut for the Creation Club actually replaces the Creation Club entirely. It just uses the assets. Like the Saints and Seducers patch, for example. The extended edition Saints and Seducers is not the Saints and Seducers you would play if you sat down and just played the Creation. That's what I'm trying to say. Is mod makers have basically, they've co-opted all the assets from the Creation Club and replaced those plugins. So, you know, you get a cooler looking Knights of the Nine outfit for the old Knights of the Nine mod, but it's still the old Knights of the Nine mod. It isn't just slapped into Skyrim willy-nilly. Yep. From the way that I've been okay, that's all well and good, but muted as well. Yeah, so this is what? Dead by Daylight 12? Update 14? I don't understand. The Quarry 2? I've never played the Quarry. Sorry, I am ignorant. Frank Stone. Oh, yeah, Dead by Daylight. There it is. There you go. Is the Creation Club canon? It is to some overzealous people on UESP, but you have to remember that the Creation Club is, the canon in the Elder Scrolls is also very stupid and poorly written at this point. It was actually, I mean, a lot of it was plagiarism, you know, under Michael Kirkbride, but we don't care about that because, you know, I like my Celtic mythology stuffed right into the Pocket Guide to the Empire First Edition, with the name slightly tweaked. I actually like it, yes. Head canon is canon, yes. I mentioned that, like, I have my own, you know, what do you call it, YouTube continuity meme going on. This actually looks kind of cool. This actually looks really cool. I like this. I still don't really have an idea of how it will play in extended portions, but I'm seeing like bits of boss battle. Where boys wear dresses. Come on now. You know the most masculine thing you can do is wear a French maid outfit. ESO's got some good lore in like 3 of the DLCs, yes. But yeah, it's men in dresses. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I confuse the fuck out of people because they keep asking me, are you trans? It's like, no, I like being weird, that's all. A fleeting moment can feel like I am very secure in my masculinity to the point where I can do stupid shit and have fun with it.
For anyone embracing its bitter end.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we know for
this
sure
looks cool too.
Is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation.
Oh, hello. That looks cool.
If the drum drives the rhythm.
Steambub, I don't have anything against said people. I'm just answering honestly.
Let's do this together.
Yep. Boom.
How many mountains must you move to alter the rhythm?
This looks cool.
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered.
I would like to watch this as a movie. Can someone stream this so I can watch it?
As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Ronin. Rise of the Ronin. Okay. Oh, Rise of the Wanderer. Got it.
A village will sacrifice their partner for duty.
Yeah.
So which of you will do the deed?
It's called Rise of the Ronin. Yeah, someone needs to stream this so I can watch them play it because I'm
That's Rise
probably
of the
not
Ronin
going
coming
to.
to PlayStation in 2024. And now it is time to announce winners in a number of other categories. Here are the nominees for Best Action Game. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Armored Core. Armored Core.
Island 2.
Dead
Ghost
Island
Runner
sucks.
2, Hi-Fi Rush.
I don't know this
Remnant
one.
2.
Hi-Fi Rush
And
looks
the Game
cool.
Award goes to
It's gonna be high.
Armored Core 6,
okay, cool,
Fires
cool.
of Rubicon.
I thought it was gonna be Hi-Fi Rush because
Congratulations,
you know they
Here
say
are the
fuck
nominees
Japan,
for Best
but
Art Direction. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda:
Hi-Fi
Tears of
Rush
the
has the
Kingdom.
best art direction in
And
my
the Game
opinion.
Award goes to
But Mario Wonders
Alan Wake
special.
2.
What?
Congrats, Remedy.
muted as
Here
shit.
Are the nominees for Best VR AR.
Alan
Gran
Wake is
Turismo
super
7,
muted.
Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse. And the Game Award goes to Resident Evil Village VR mode. Congratulations.
VR
to Capcom.
mode. Wow.
Now your nominees for Best Mobile Game. Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis.
From what I've
Honkai
seen,
Star
Honkai
Rail,
Star Rail.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil.
From what
And
I've
the Game
seen,
Award
Honkai's
goes
pretty
to
good.
Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Congratulations, Hoyoverse.
Yeah.
All right, we have
I'm not
much
gonna
more
play
Game
it, but
Awards to come,
I've
including
seen
the first
friends
ever
play it,
performance
and I'm
by
like,
the
yeah,
old gods
fair
of
enough.
Asgard from Alan
If you
Wake
like a
2,
turn-based
and some of our
JRPG, that's
biggest game
the
announcements
best
are
you're gonna
still
get
to
right
come.
now in mobile.
But right now, we'd
at
like
the
you to meet
moment.
one of
I mean, you can't do
tonight's
Chrono
nominees,
Trigger,
Best
right?
debut indie game, who's also
Why are
part
they
of the newly
speedrunning the
inducted
award
Future
parts of the
class
show?
Presented by Old Spice.
Because he gets tired. He said this in the pre-show. We watched the pre-show, and he actually he gets tired from streaming too long. He said, yes. Yeah. He gets streaming. He gets tired from streaming too long. That's that is actually what he said. Yeah. They speed ran the yeah, he wants a nap. Exactly. All right. Here we go. Let's put on some canon lore here. All right. I think this is about right. Yeah, just like that. This is some canon lore to have on right now. Okay. This is from the technically non-canon but also canon Vivek's trial. For those who don't know, a bunch of people got onto the now destroyed Bethesda forums. If Bethesda hadn't destroyed their old forums, we would have like actual archives of this stuff, right? But you see, former Morro-win developers in general, they came together and they basically said they had this little role play session on the forums, and this is the result of Vivek's trial when they put Vivek on trial for his crimes, you know, as a false god, right? And yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that is what the lore the lore clowns. There's lore beards, but I call them Binky the Clown. The lore beards believe that that's what happened at the end of Morrowind. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, there's a bunch of streamers just doing their thing. I'm looking at that like, okay, it's fine, I suppose. But yeah, you see, Pat was talking about the what do you call it? Was talking about the Game Awards, and he's like telling them to slow down, and so original character do not steal Sonic is like pathetic. Yes, it's true. It's true. All right.
Are you ready? It is time to get a world premiere from one of our industry's greatest creators. He's been a huge supporter of the Game Awards since the very beginning back in 2014. And tonight, I am so honored to share this latest update with you.
This is a travesty. I got a coffee ground in my coffee. Oof. Don't know how that happened. Oh no, it's Death Stranding 2!
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking.
Okay. I mean, I know he just wanted to make movies. Seriously. He just wants to make movies. He doesn't actually want to make games anymore. He loves Hollywood. OD. Overdose. Rated Shirar. Yes. Hello, Kojima. They're trying to make him a superstar. This is so silly. This is like what's his name? Jeez, it was called OD, but he's it's just like Cyberpunk, remember?
Welcome, Mr. Kojima, back to the Game Awards.
Thank you, Jeff. 10回目となる記念すべきこの TGA で、新作のゲーム
Kojima makes things that no one else could make. I'll say that right now.
このゲームには、ソフィア・リリスと、ハンター・シェイファーと
Trucks have been the same
が出演されます。
for a very long time.
I'm really glad to be at the 10th Game Awards. Really happy to show the new title, OD, and this title will feature main role Sophia Lillis,
OD,
Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier.
I think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making, Mr. Kojima?
僕はその誰もがやったこともないような、斬新なことに挑戦することを非常に大好きなんですけども、
It's called OD.
Xbox ゲームスタジオの力を借りまして、彼らのクラウド技術を使って、全く新しい、ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。で、今までないものなんで、言葉で説明はしにくいんですけども、これもちろんゲームです。遊んで楽しめるゲームなんですけども、ある種映画でもあって、さらに、新しいメディアになるかもしれないという可能性を秘めたものです。
So I'd really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule. But this one, with help of Xbox Game Studios and using their cloud gaming technology,
geez, Pat.
kind of doing this together. But
I'm not going to read out what
really
you said,
to
but
make
you definitely said a thing.
And also something that
no
one has
that
seen
has
before
been said.
Is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but at the same time a new form of media.
Well, we can't wait to learn more about what you're working on. Oh, wait. Is there somebody else at the door?
No thanks. Chase.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh my God, Jordan, welcome to the Game Awards. What a fun surprise. I know you're a big fan of Hideo's games, right?
A huge fan of Hideo. This man is an icon. And I can say from the first moment I played Metal Gear Solid 2, I knew I was experiencing the work of an artist whose craft just hits different. And he's been an inspiration to me, and the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize the immersion, put the audience into the main character's shoes. Hideo is the master of this, and he does it on a whole nubba level. And what he's cooking up here is completely immersive, utterly terrifying, and I am absolutely honored to be collaborating with the GOAT. Let's go!
Two GOATs working together. Hideo, I want to ask you, how are you collaborating with Jordan? Tell us about it.
ジョーダンは天才と評価される数少ないクリエイターの一人で、僕はもう彼の大ファンだったんです。で、お会いして、
To be fair, I do have to sit down and actually play Death Stranding. I tried a bit, couldn't do it. Then I got on a Humble Bundle, and so I have no excuse. I own the game now.
映画を作ってるんで、この2人が一緒にコラボするの非常に面白いかなというので、ジョーダンと一緒にものを作り出しました。
Well, Jordan is one of those genius, and I've been a big fan of him. And when I met him, I felt like we were friends from the past. We get on very well. We like things that we both like, and we're really happy, and we wanted to collaborate something. And this time,
I didn't like it when I
Jordan,
borrowed it.
I grew up watching movies, and I'm a game creator now. Jordan grew up playing games, and he's a movie director now. So this two collaboration will be really awesome. So that's why I wanted to do something together with Jordan.
I didn't give it really enough of a try.
Yes.
このプロジェクトは、ジョーダンだけではなくて、多くの、クリエイティブサポーターとか、人たちと、参加が予定されています。で、それぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらって、ストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。で、ここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども。
Just remember, everybody, after watching Hideo Kojima here on stage, y'all need to, based on your responses here, need to go wash your hands, okay?
So what I could say right now is
based on all the responses I've seen here,
it's not just
to
Jordan.
him being on stage.
Other, creative collaborative partners with me on board on this project. I can't really say who they are right now, but I tell you, they are the legends, and they're going to be amazing. And I actually call them the Avengers.
Well, the door's closed for now, so no more special guests, but it's going to be amazing.
I just want to stress that what this man is building here is unlike any other game. It is going to be crazy. That's it.
Mails for emotional
We
support.
cannot wait to learn more. Hideo Kojima, Jordan Peele, thank you so much, guys. All right, it's time for another game announcement. This one's 65 million years in the making.
Oh no, is it the...
I own an island.
Jurassic Park.
Really spectacular.
Hooray! It's using the copyrighted Jurassic Park theme song. That's great. I mean, has anyone played Trespasser? It's a bad game, but it is so well put together Like, even though it's a bad game, like there's just something about it that, like, you can tell, like, several teams of developers tried to work on this and just failed, just utterly failed to make a good game. It's fun, but it's also bad. Yeah. But yeah, in order to see your health bar, you have to look down at your tits, and then the tattoo on the cleavage is your health bar. And that has nothing to do with why it's an enjoyable game to play despite being bad. It's more the level design and open world and stuff. Yeah. This is Jurassic Park. Unfortunately, it has a lot of music from the movie, apparently, which is crazy. Oh, we gotta listen to the roar. Gotta listen to the roar. There we go. Excellent. Oh yeah, it's looking like. Hold on, this first-person perspective from the game is looking a lot like Trespasser. Jurassic Park Survival. Did they just remake Trespasser? And call it something else?
Please welcome Grammy Award-winning
I can't imagine that.
Zed.
Hello, everybody. I'm honored to be here tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game development. It's what brings games to life, creating the immersive worlds we love to explore. It's the eerie noises deep in the forest, the echoes inside an abandoned spacecraft, or the satisfying sound of shooting a web.
Right.
This year, we've seen some incredible examples of audio design in games as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
Best Audio Design.
Okay. They blew through 4 categories, and then they're obviously tailoring this to very specific, marketable games. Probably companies that have given them money to run the show, I imagine.
And the Game Award goes to...
That's my guess.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah. Okay. Hi-Fi Rush, audio design. That's normal. That's normal. I'm fine with that, honestly. Let's see. Yeah. Should be okay. Well deserved, something like that. Yes. Okay. Let me here we go.
皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に心より感謝いたします。本当にありがとうございます。
Just a quick translation. Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together to achieve has been recognized here. Thank you to everyone who supported this project. And from myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets. Thank you everyone at Bethesda, ZeniMax, Microsoft, and all the players out there for going with this ridiculous project. And most of all, to the team at Tango for taking such a wild idea and making it a...
You know, when they talk about Microsoft, when they talk about ZeniMax and Bethesda, that makes me want to go play Brink. Brink was a Bethesda game of all time, you know, made by Splash Damage.
Island in Fortnite. It's
yes.
been updated with new trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on platform with tons of new experiences.
Fortnite is turning into a platform where you can make your games.
Fortnite Festival tomorrow, though, the team at Psyonix behind Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
Rocket Racing? Damn. Well, there's no images yet. There we go. I mean, they killed Rocket League. Just utterly destroyed it by putting it on the Epic Game Store and removing it, you know. Yep. The Fortnite verse. Yes. I mean, they've wanted a metaverse for the longest time with their own original characters. Right? I mean, like, developers just, they kind of look at, that and they're just like, oh, well, we too can get money putting our games in Fortnite, right? Or sorry, our characters in Fortnite, you know? That way there's this cross promotion. I mean, that's what Japanese companies do all the time with their different games. There's this terrible video game called Queen's Blade, which is all about ladies losing their clothes during combat. And they do crossovers with like any Japanese cartoon whatsoever that has exploitable female characters in it. And when I say exploitable, I mean exploitable. It's really screwed up. But, yeah. For the most part, it's just, yeah, cross-promotions make money. And that's all they care about. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You too want to be an immortal?
You want to be an immortal?
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
More good.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yes, it's true.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not.
Yep.
It only foments evil.
Yep.
Cleanse the world with blood. And
Is
grow
that
notices
the Monkey King?
is your destiny.
Yeah, it's Journey to the West. That's the Monkey King. You may know of him as Goku or Wukong or various other yeah.
Those old rascals, they surely know how to name.
Yep.
Is my kind destined for extermination? You're driven by not destiny.
So this
Yep.
is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood.
Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, exactly.
Mortals pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
Is this gonna be Monkey Souls? Man, this looks really cool. I know absolutely nothing about how it plays. This trailer has told me nothing. But as a trailer, this looks awesome. Yeah. Also, the bitrate is too low to show the trailer's motion, so it blurs a lot. Like, really.
Oh, sweet destiny.
Yep. They have gameplay footage. Put it in the link spam channel of my Discord server, and we'll get to it after the game advertisements are over. Because I am interested in the game.
Green Lantern.
Oh no. Cape shit. I happen to like cape shit, but I also acknowledge that it is shit. Yes.
My Justice League will burn this earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Yep, superhero slop, exactly. So, oh no, you don't. Bad. That this game that flopped? Yes. Yes, the game that flopped. But no. I like cartoons and stuff with superheroes. I just absolutely positively like people look at what a superhero represents as opposed to how a superhero is actually written, because most superheroes are written terribly, just awful. And so, you know, it's a case of most superhero games are just bad, but you know, like hey, the old X-Men 90s cartoon is actually pretty good. It skips over a lot of things it shouldn't skip over. Like, it should have been like 6 seasons long and, you know, a little more detail, but who cares?
But I understand you've also
It was
got
fun.
some other news for Warframe fans on the next expansion, right?
It's
Yeah, we do. It's been 10
Rebecca!
years for Warframe, so, you know, 10 years for you. We assumed we'd
Rebecca
get a
went from
seniors
being a
discount
party
sometime, just
planner
'cause our game's probably the oldest game here,
to
maybe, but
a
yeah,
community
we have-
manager
I know,
because
it's
all the
because our
nerds
community is
didn't
so
know how
awesome,
to
and
manage a
we are going
community,
to be
so
showing
she
you
did
the
it.
release date for
She
our
just
next
stepped
major
up and said,
update
I
for
have a
Warframe,
job.
so we do have a
This is my
trailer
job.
for, you know,
And
Warframe players who
the
haven't
nerds who were
watched.
developing the game were like, okay,
Yeah, I mean, it's been
do
an incredible
it,
ride.
because
10
they were all
years of just
antisocial
our incredible
Canadians, right?
developers, our community
So,
just supporting us along the way.
so she stepped
if you're a
up from
Warframe
party
fan and
planner
watching, we love you, and
to
thank you
community
so much,
manager.
and I hope you
And
enjoy
then from
the
community
next update,
manager,
Whispers in the Walls.
Oh, yeah,
she
thanks for
became
having us
head of
back. To you
PR.
devs at home, we love you guys.
And then
All right,
then
thanks,
she
guys.
became
Let's
from
take a
head of
look.
PR, she became the game director.
For generations
Yeah.
you've slept.
She's also the voice of the Space Mommy.
No call to
Yes.
wake you. But now, you have changed everything.
The lidless eye has seen you.
Awesome.
The Tenno.
I have a few thousand hours in this game. I also have a guide that's like a couple hours long if you want to get into the game. Let's see if that works. Try WF. I'm gonna see if my bot actually responds. Probably won't. Oh well. Yep, there you go. There's my guide. Well, you're a human being now in Warframe, like with void powers. So you're actually kind of a demon, and then you kind of like leap in and out of your Warframe to do complex combos. Ah, sentient void monsters. That's good. That's a train.
It is waiting.
So they're gonna show the man in the wall. Oh, Hayden Tenno. Okay. Hey, they have Hayden Tenno. Great. You ever played Dark Sector? Whispers in the Walls. Yeah, they're going back to modern Earth. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
There is so much more Game Awards
Okay.
ahead. You thought the surprises were done.
You missed
Nope,
TennoCon?
there's
Oh, yeah,
lots coming,
I
but
was
while
busy.
you're here,
Real
head to
life shit.
supergameawards.com
Yeah.
through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4.
Yeah,
to the
Dark
brand new
Sector,
Super
CIA
Nintendo
agent
World at
Hayden
Universal
Tenno
Studios Hollywood.
with
Just a
his.
look.
So here's the deal behind Dark Sector. They wanted to make Warframe, and all of their investors said no. How about doing something more down to earth? And so, yeah,
For a new way to play?
that's what happened. Is they compromised on their ideals and made garbage, and so that garbage is Dark Sector, and I love referencing it. It's utter trash, but it's hilarious trash. Bethesda time. Not yes, but that man has measured it. I put this in front of pictures of Sarah's ass. I did, really. Okay. No, it's just a Starfield picture. That's it. Reused advertisement, yes. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. They just need to, you know, See, it says nominees. I thought it said normies. Normie, yeah, all studios and normies and celebrate the industry. There we go.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Okay.
We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering dead. Keep the incarnate and the invisible separate. To bring peace.
3-month-old trailer, yes. It was just a trailer. That's it.
Is broken.
It's nothing special.
Life to the living. Death to the dead. Life to the living.
I don't understand what this is.
Life to the living. Death to the dead. Honoring my oath. Or sacrificing the living to bring me back. I'm not sure I can do this. Honor your oath. Or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
Some of this looks cool, but it means nothing due to how they, yeah, Banishers looks like absolutely nothing based on how they, like, spliced it all together.
I need the police. You need to find the police right away.
CGI trailer number 18 million, yeah.
Suspect down. Freddy's down.
Oh. Okay.
Look out. Ready?
Okay.
Officer is down. We need backup. Let's go.
I'm waiting.
Still make it out of this. Drop the gun and let her go. I'm not going.
Hey, remember the very first Rainbow Six when you actually had like a tactical room and you set up the actual siege, like you told each individual like person where to go and what to do, and then you hit the button and you watched the whole scenario play out while you were participating in it. That was so good. Like that first Rainbow Six game. I don't give a shit about what was on screen. I was just reminiscing about a good video game, you know? Okay. Let's see. Yep.
Now, please welcome last year's winner of Games for Impact for the game.
Nope. Games for Impact, everybody. Got to make an impact. Very good. Yeah. Yep.
Year was definitely a highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one of the most
Can someone
important
figure out which
categories
accent
of the
this
Game
is?
Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all, from the climate crisis to cultural diversity. They broaden our horizons, foster empathy, and connect us as humans. In a
Video
world torn
games
apart
will
by
not-
divisions and intolerance, this is one of the most
Video games will not fix those problems. I'm sorry.
outstanding nominees.
Games for Impact. Legends.
Sounds like an Ubisoft accent. You got it. Bing, bing, bing. You're the winner. Everyone else was wrong. Ubisoft accent. There we go. Yes. Yes, that is correct. You're the winner.
And the Game Award goes to Chia.
Listen to that music as they show his face smiling.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got a message from Phil Clifford, co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank
So what
ourselves
kind of
family
actual
for your
impact
trust
did his
and
game have?
unbelievable talent. Kepler and Sony
No, I'm serious.
for believing in this crazy
Did they donate their proceeds
and the
or
entire
what?
population of New Caledonia
I mean,
who championed and
if a
embraced
game
cheer all along.
were made about a particular cultural issue and people went and said, oh crap, this cultural issue is real, and they took to social media, they took to the streets, and they started, you know, acting, then I'd understand the impact, right? But this doesn't seem to be the case. Like, nobody's been citing that game going, damn, that opened my eyes, man, you know? Like, and I'd be all for it. People say, well, oh, this is just video game propaganda. Like, fine, propagandize. Give me a great experience that can show me something that I have been previously unaware of. And if you can do that, I will clap as a part of this showcase. But there was no impact that I could tell.
Golden Sun.
I like Golden Sun.
It started with my dad,
Yeah.
right? He got me into them. He understood, you know, that games are an art form. You know, it's a great space to enjoy and escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what,
Gary's
I'm
mod,
still
yes.
figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me.
That's what artists do.
So I took the biggest risks of my life, and through
Artists
everything that I had
process
in making
either
came
grief and hate
a piece of art that honored
or
him,
horniness.
an ode to the people we have loved
And once they
and lost.
figure out which one to channel, they can achieve their most powerful
So-
form.
So the reason I'm here tonight is because
Yes.
with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm going to take another big risk, and I'm going to show you what we've been building. You know, I'm going to offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are being silly.
Every story begins at the end of another. Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before. My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon.
Right.
My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my
Oh,
father.
it's Fortnite art again. Great. Yes, it's Fortnite art again. You say Black Panther Fortnite, but like a really good Black Panther game would probably be awesome. But Fortnite the Fortnite edition is not great, honestly. I'm not pleased with the, like, same thing with the Prince of Persia game, right? I did not like the art in that.
I cannot stop.
Black Panther and the Spider-Man engine, just with a different power set. I can see that.
God of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of death, come to me.
Cool.
Show me you are ready.
Fortnite Ori, but this doesn't look like Ori. Ori had atmosphere to it, like real atmosphere. Don't nod. Oh, Life is Strange, great. I have not played a single Life is Strange game, but I have seen it as a in its true form, which is a video. And I've got to say the first one was pretty decent, and everything else was just a corruption of what the original was, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, the original was pretty decent, and then everything else just kind of, like, ate away at what the original was. Yeah.
Because we made a promise.
Bloomin' Rage.
That was Lost Records, a brand new world from the development team behind Life is Strange. Now we have a world premiere new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18 years with over 850
Lost
million
Records.
users worldwide.
That sounds like a Japanese title to me.
In-engine trailer shows
At
off
least
the
it's
blend
not
between
Doki
cartoon
Doki
3D
Majo
graphics
Shinpan.
with hardcore action.
That should be
Berserker.
labeled criminal, in my opinion. All right. Yes.
Finally, I found you.
Ooh.
Trampled by the one you trusted.
Ooh.
Abandoned from your king. You thought you were a hero.
Show me the gameplay.
You are just one of us.
Yes. Okay, so far it looks like Lazy Souls. Yep, Lazy Souls.
Ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
I mean, Code Vein is pretty fanciful, but this looks like Lazy Souls. That's what this looks like. I could probably play this. Yeah, I don't think I'd hate this too much.
Looks good, right? All right, now it's
Based
time
on-
for our
based
first
on little
performance by
bits
the
of
Game
gameplay.
Awards Orchestra.
Yeah.
This one, though, is a little bit of a twist. They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one.
I'm a
It's
huge
written
fan
by
of
one
No
the
Man's
greatest
Sky,
video game composers of all
but
time, the legendary
whereas I can
Nobuo
spend like
Uematsu.
12 hours
Here is
in
the
multiple
Game Awards
sessions
Orchestra
just
led by
exploring
Lauren
in No
Valve,
Man's
lead
Sky,
vocals from Lauren Allred,
in
debuting the theme
in
song
Starfield,
from Final Fantasy
the first
VII,
like 6-hour
Rebirth.
exploration thing.
Enjoy.
Ended what do you call it? What do you call it? Just like ended all my ambitions to explore, because whereas No Man's Sky has a core gameplay loop that's built in to you know, like where you're going, you're gathering buried technology modules, you're going to what do you call it? You're going to like production plants, breaking in, getting things like that. Getting the like materials you need. Going to depots, blowing them up, running away from the space police. All those things that you do in No Man's Sky, none of that exists in Starfield's overworld at all. Like there is no like none of the resource gathering is tied to the core gameplay loop. None of the points of interest synergize with each other to create a crafting loop. Like No Man's Sky is like heads and tails above Starfield in almost every way when it comes to open world exploration. That drives me nuts because, like, I like a game where I can just kind of chill out for, you know, like a whole day. I can just zone out, you know, talk to chat a bit, otherwise just kind of narrate what I'm doing. I can do that for multiple days in No Man's Sky, but I couldn't do that more than about 6 hours in Starfield. That's the crazy part. Yeah. Let me see here. Anyway, rather than watching an orchestra, let's go ahead and look at this canonical Elder Scrolls playthrough here. Yeah, there you go. Yep. With multiplayer, yes. Now with multiplayer. Now, No Man's Sky is more like an MMO. If you go to one of the more populated star systems through the Nexus, you can find like tons of people who will run around with you and do shit. It's really funny. Yep. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. Okay.
Which is nominated for Most Anticipated Game tonight. Thank you to Lauren
Most
Allred and
anticipated,
Maestro
everybody.
Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra. They will be back later to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees.
Tribute? You steal
But
men's
that's
souls.
not all we have tonight for Final Fantasy fans.
Fuck. Dawn Trail?
What we've done, that's set in stone. Or so they'll tell you, dearie. Because the future has the power to change
Dissidia?
anything.
Is this Dissidia?
Even the past.
Is it,
Strap in, Newty. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
This is mobile track. Oh no. Look at the character models. This isn't Final Fantasy. This isn't Final Fantasy at all. Those are Fortnite models. Why?
That's a very fun one. Limits
I
are
like
made to be
Final
broken when
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
in Final
comes to
Fantasy.
Apex Legends on January 9th.
Oh,
Next year, you just saw me
Apex
drive by
Legends.
Immerse on
Okay.
himself. Thank you
They're
so
just
much
shoving
for that
Final
incredible
Fantasy
announcement.
gear into
Now it's time
Apex
to announce the
Legends.
winners of a
Okay.
few more awards as selected by the fans
I don't
and our
care
voting
then.
Jury. In the
I can
category
ignore
of Best
Apex
Score and
Legends.
Music,
I can ignore it.
nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to
Tears of the Kingdom's pretty good.
Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
So
I'm talking about the music,
congratulations. Here are the
not
nominees for
anything
Best
else. Just the music.
Independent game. Cocoon,
Yeah.
Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder.
Fuck!
And the Game Award goes to
Dave
Sea
the
of
Diver.
Stars.
Oh, Sea of Stars, good. I was gonna
Congrats,
say Dave the
Sabotage.
Diver is gonna piss
Here are
me
the
off.
nominees for Best Community Support: Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077,
No!
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14,
No!
and No Man's Sky. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, fair
Congratulations,
enough.
Larian. All right. Nominees for Best Fighting Game. Those
Destiny
are God
2.
of Rock,
They
Mortal
laid off
Kombat
all their
1,
community
Nickelodeon
managers.
All-Star Brawl 2,
Yeah, Destiny
Rocket
2
League
laid off
3, and
all
Street Fighter 6.
of their community managers.
And the Game
All
Award
of them.
this year goes to Street Fighter 6. Congrats, Capcom.
Yeah.
All right. Most anticipated game. Your nominees this year were Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Yeah, Destiny
Hades
2's
2,
community management shifted
Like
over
a
to a
Dragon,
cheaper,
Infinite Wealth,
cheaper.
Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And the Game Award
Well-
this year goes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Congratulations,
Rebirth.
Square and Nomura-san.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's been 8 months since the release of Honkai Star Rail,
Yeah.
a winner tonight for Best Mobile Game.
They aren't doing
This
Trust
space
anymore,
fantasy
it's retention
RPG
and,
filled with myths
revenue now,
legends
yeah.
is set for more intergalactic expeditions in 2024. And tonight, we have an exclusive look at Penokane, the next destination.
Exclusive. But yeah, so far,
Still remember it. Fables about the stars.
I mean, I do like the Genshin art style, like the copycat Genshin art style that's been going around.
Pages will always reveal
But that's most likely due to you know, other reasons there, yeah. That I don't like. But yeah. Everyone's happy. Eminently producible, copy exploitable characters. Very easy to turn into fan art, you see. Like that right there. That is glorious. Right there. Yeah. That not so much. That one's decent. Yes.
To the final draft of the story.
Yep. Some of these things are questionable, but a good chunk of it is nice. The best part, I will never play this game. It's true.
The path of the Trailblaze will continue.
Yep.
Perhaps from one of these pages,
I will never play this game. This is Honkai Star Rail. It is a
Welcome to Penacony.
what do you call it? It's a we call it
Zhakaron,
one of those turn-based RPG lights.
Nominee tonight
Yes.
for best mobile game, Monster Hunter.
It's
now
not
is
Smash
the new mobile game
Brothers.
from Niantic
It's
and
a
Capcom.
turn-based
Like
game.
all Niantic's games, Monster Hunter now is played in the real world, and tonight they have a special in-game event going on right now with new monsters, new weapons, and special free game items for new players who join the hunt. It's available now for iPhone and Android, so check it out, Monster Hunter Now.
Yes.
Coming up, we've got an exclusive new look at the new Fallout series. We'll be right back.
The new Fallout series, everybody. I don't care about the new Fallout series at all, but give me a second here. Ow, bad. Mute that, yes. Hold on, we gotta bring that down there. Yeah, okay. Watching this, the wife. She's working on stuff right now. Crafty stuff. Yes. She's working on a big quilt. All right. I played a little bit of Genshin Impact, and it's official that I do like some of the characters, but I will probably never play Genshin Impact again. Will I be playing games tonight? I'm going to take a break after the game advertisements is over, and I'm going to go over some, like, if anyone put in link spam some of these games that have been that have been airing. I will I will look at some gameplay from them. That's number one. But afterward, I will probably take a break, see if the wife wants to do anything for this evening, and then when I come back, it'll be Pokemon Crystal Clear, most likely, which is an open world version of Pokemon. Basically, Pokemon Crystal Clear takes Gen 1 and Gen 2 of Pokemon, Johto and Kanto, and removes all restrictions on where you can travel. So you don't have, you can basically attack the gyms in any order you want. It's a true open world game where all the gyms scale to your badge level, and that's what I'll be playing is the open world Pokemon game. People go, well, what about some of the later Pokemons? Like, I'm not actually a fan of Pokemon. I just have nostalgia for the first two generations that I played. And then I looked at Gen 3. I'm like, oh, this is the same game again. Gen 4, this is the same game again. So no, I'll be if you look on my YouTube channel specifically, you can find a playlist. In fact, I'll link the playlist of my existing playthrough here, and it is quite degenerate as per usual, but you know, let me pull open the thing there. Okay, yeah, there are 2 parts on the list. I've streamed 2 parts of it, so I'll post them in chat so you can see them if you want.
Turn that shit up.
Yep, there you go. That'll do it. Yep. I linked it. You haven't finished Starwind? Oh, no. You gotta watch Starwind. Starwind was good. So what Starwind does is it sets it uses the OpenMW engine, but then it sets the game in the Knights of the Old Republic 1 timeline. It is not Knights of the Old Republic 1, but rather an original story being told inside of Knights of the Old Republic 1. So you are an original character, do not steal, that you create, and you play Morro-win, but it's Star Wars, and it's very well done. Like it is very authentic. Arcane Mountain.
World-class talent with the fan favorite characters that they love. Now we are huge fans of Arcane Leon. Not only
A Blade game.
because of the
Holy crap.
story-rich games they create with innovative gameplay, but because of their authentic passion.
We're listening.
And that's why, on Blade's 50th
Blade,
anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane game, but with a title that is easier to say in a French accent. And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton and I had an opportunity to chat with Marvel, said, okay, let's really challenge them. Let's present our wildest take on a superhero that
they had to do it. They can't just keep working on.
Arcane touch.
They can't just keep working on Redfall. That's not going to bring in money. Redfall was demoted from live service to generic.
Single player where you get to play Blade your way.
And
for true believers, it's a dream come
that
true.
doesn't bring in money.
Very excited to learn more. Dingo, why this character?
Well, he's the Daywalker. Eric Brooks is half man, half vampire, torn between the warm society of the living and the rushing power of the undead. And as a kid of mixed origins, his dual heritage resonated with me. So yes, it is a dream to be making a game about Blade in Paris, my hometown.
What about Dishonored 3? Do you think the people could make Dishonored 3 now? Remember, 75% of their team left between Prey and Redfall. During the development of, between the release of Prey and Redfall, they lost 75% of their team.
I can tell you one thing.
Do you think the scabs who came in to replace that could? Okay.
So much
Good. I'm glad you're just having fun because I mean that would be like saying Fallout New Vegas 2,
Let us cook, and voila.
It's tragic what happened to Arcane. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Whoa. Stunts too. Dingo Bell, thank you very much.
I agree that Prey shouldn't have been called Prey, but that's not the problem.
Now please welcome the star.
The problem is that
nominee tonight for best adaptation, Anthony Mackie.
Best adaptation. Oh no. Said the past is gone? Wrong. When it comes to video games, the past is alive and well. The games are there for you to play, with the exception of MMOs. Social games, the past is gone. You can never get vanilla World of Warcraft again. It won't happen.
Yeah. I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent up here. Okay?
When it comes to single-player experiences, and even small-scale co-op experiences, you can go back and play the old games.
Now, no one knows
if they don't make you feel the same way, well, that's a personal problem.
Is going to be the first.
I can sit down and play Super Mario All-Stars and feel just like the old days. That's probably me being some form of degenerate, but it's true.
So, everybody get your motor revving.
Yes.
Because you're going on another ride with John Doe. You look great. You guys see this section right here?
I lived through vanilla. Specifically,
this dude, but y'all look great.
I got with a bunch of people who old Blizzard employees in Warcraft 2 in the Cali service. And we all kind of moved to Warcraft 3 and then World of Warcraft together as like one big group. So I was in a guild of Blizzard employees during the closed beta of World of Warcraft, going into like vanilla WoW. And I got to watch as Blizzard fell apart. It was special.
For best ongoing game recognizes the games that continue to deliver fresh experiences for their loyal communities. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
Here we go.
Always pierces through.
Apex Legends. It's gonna be Fortnite, obviously.
Let me put it this way.
Cyberpunk. Okay. Yes. I mean, I play 14 as a degenerate cat boy. Yep. WoW is pretty documented, and people like Mark Kern would be happy to talk to you if you actually like reach out to him.
I get so many cool points with my sons for this moment. All right, so the game award goes to shut up, Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, I didn't see that as an ongoing game. It's not a live service.
This is heavy, dude.
That's just an expansion pack. So wait. If they released an expansion pack for like Elden Ring, can that go on the list next year?
What a journey. What a journey it's been.
Because what a journey it's been, right?
Video games are awesome.
You know, like the updates that added the arena, remember? Like the arena in Elden Ring? I mean, no. Think about it. Think about it. Because, like, think of all the features that got added to Elden Ring. And then, yeah, the DLC comes out, and we can just say, yeah, Elden Ring's the best ongoing game, man.
Fun as hell.
Fuck
This is an
Fortnite.
exciting team. We accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The team
Yeah.
is here. Please, Saskia, including this guy here. Please say something.
And I mean, I have to include here our amazing players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey.
You have to
giving us
play a
feedback,
Hrothgar.
made funny memes,
No.
videos, wrote posts on Twitter, on Reddit. It was amazing.
You're
to see
wrong.
The reception of the players when they were actually getting all of those updates. Just recently, we shipped update 2.1 for Cyberpunk 2077, and it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me see here.
Congratulations, guys. Our next
So
guest
you
has
said
worked
I
on
have
some
to
truly
play
memorable games over
Hrothgar,
the past 20 years,
but
like GTA
Hrothgar
5,
are
Need for Speed Underground, the Red Dead Redemption series.
they're in the wrong category.
Leads a new studio,
A
Lightspeed
Catboy is a
LA.
human
Steve C. Martin is here
with
to
stripper
unveil
accessories.
A brand new project. Steve,
Thanks, Geoff.
great to have
Yeah.
you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us.
That's right.
Over the past few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in deep development on a fully original, AAA, futuristic open world game. Tonight, we're really excited to offer you all a sneak peek at what we've been working on. I'm so excited to share so much more with you in the future. But for now, I hope you all enjoy this first taste.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
Let's see.
Tear it open.
Why is there a droid here? It's Lightspeed, right? No, I'm gaslighting you because grooming is not real for adults. And I hope you are all adults. Trollololololol.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please.
You are a strong, independent adult who has agency. Yes. This looks incredibly dumb. Yes, exactly.
Follow me.
I've not played the RoboCop game yet. We'll get to that soon. It's a cutscene to hype up an unknown game. Hashtag the game advertisements with Geoff Keighley. Yes. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people on Twitter believe that an adult is not capable of independent thought and agency.
Lift your head.
What is this?
Now open your eyes slowly. Take a breath and look around you.
Society, hive mind. You are deviant. You must be destroyed. Nope. Bad music. Get out. I don't know what this is, but it's a cutscene. Until I see, like, a graphical user... I mean, here's the thing. If I, like, I've seen Sonic Frontiers, which kind of looked a little bit like this in terms of, like, the action. But it feels like a series of cutscenes, and I don't care about that. This is not the marathon game. No. By the way, I played Marathon recently.
The summer of 2024
I am absolutely like I watched the Mandalore video after playing Marathon. I am I am super disgusted at the what do you call it? At the new one that they are that they're trying to put forth. It is absolutely positive. Oh, what the hell is this? Why is there a French maid in a group there? What is this? This looks terrible. Is this a Grand Theft Auto bouncy edition? The extraction shooter, yes. That's what I was saying, yeah. The extraction shooter disgusts me. I played Marathon 1 and 2. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. The only part of Marathon 1 and 2 I didn't like is a single level called Colony Ship for Sale Cheap. And I added a jump button to the game so I could just get by it. Hi-Fi Rush with maids. Okay. Yeah. Straight to Games Pass games. Jeez. Yeah. God of Near Impact. But it doesn't have any of the, forgive me for saying this, but impact of any of those games. It just seems to be generic cutscene slop. Thrown together. Failed Hollywood producers go to video games? Didn't know that, but I believe it. I have a lot of people who have connections with, what do you call it, producers in Hollywood, so I am painfully aware of the nepotism that goes on there. Yes. Okay, this looks like a decent Gundam at least. Remember the Overwatch clone Gundam? That thing could go to hell. This looks decent, I guess. It's not a Muso game. Is it? No. Doesn't look like it. Yep. Failed Hollywood people also grift on YouTube. I mean, I grift on YouTube, don't I? Yeah. Well, I've never been a part of Hollywood. I mean, I know people who, in turn, know people. And so, as a result, through networking, I am disheartened and pissed off. But I have no personal connection to it. I am 2 steps removed, you see.
We brought in gamers to demo the latest Cyberpunk update, but we haven't told them what they're playing on.
Yes.
Let's see what happens when they find out.
This looks amazing.
Ray tracing is beautiful. Yeah, it's super real.
Super real. Ray tracing, man.
40 series?
actually playing on a Chromebook Plus. Wow. Streaming on GeForce Now.
Yeah, GeForce Now. So a real computer's running that.
I might have to look
Yeah.
at getting a new Chromebook.
Nepotism is a natural thing, yes. And it creeps in and it destroys. That's what it does. Yes.
The tide of war is turning against us. As we battle against
It's how empires fall.
The automaton threat grows more menacing by the day.
The automaton threat?
We need valiant soldiers to take on these deadly
Yes.
robotic hordes and spread our message of peace and democracy. Use the galaxy's most advanced weaponry. Fight alongside a squad worth dying for. Join the Helldivers.
Lunacy, thank you for the $10, eh? That's awesome. I guarantee you I will end up spending it on something frivolous. Absolutely.
What is your life? My honor is my life.
Okay, looks like we got 40K going on.
Your craft. My craft.
Remember 40K Eternal Crusade or whatever that game was that was supposed to be an MMO and got turned into something hilariously bad?
My pledge is eternal service.
I looked at it and I was skeptical. Oh, it's Space Marine 2. Awesome. Just I've seen gameplay from Space Marine 2.
Okay,
so I have faith that Space Marine 2 is going to be a Space Marine of all time.
At the Game Awards.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Warlindor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Why? No. Yep. Alan Wake 2 music, jeez. Yep. Okay. I don't know. Like I have nothing for this, other than the game advertisements have been generally disappointing. I gotta say that when they broke into like Creation Club canon, yes, definitely to UESP seems to think so. Let's just put it like that. The consensus is that it's at least within the big super fans are that it's canon. You know why? Because the super fans have already combed over everything and they need new things to discuss, right? And that's why ESO is their holy grail, and the Creation Club is also very important to them. Now, that said, I think we can all acknowledge that it's also stupid, but that canon is a social construct between the writer and the audience, not a legal construct. I was going to say, it's interesting because canon also refers to a level of excellence within material, right? To the point where it has become religious fact, right? And I find that none of the Elder Scrolls really has that level of excellence to it. Like Morrowind is certainly super interesting, but and the world building of Morrowind is like the best in series. But you know, like if we break down canon from that perspective, you know, what would achieve a level of excellence to the point where it should be considered religious canon, you know? I don't believe that the Elder Scrolls has such a thing. I think that it's too disjointed and broken to have a concept of canon. Rather, each game is produced in a bubble, right? And each game references things that happened before in previous games, but it does so through a unique lens. And that lens is shaped by the current developers who are working on it. Thus, the truth of Morrowind is not the truth of Daggerfall, right? It has been interpreted through a new lens. Likewise, the truth of Oblivion is very, very different from the truth of Morrowind. And the truth of Skyrim is completely divorced from what the Nords were in that. It's basically what I'm saying is the concept of canon is so divorced from what the Elder Scrolls is to the point where like each iteration exists in its own universe that only lightly references the previous ones. That's my opinion anyway. Rather than being a corporate slave and consuming next product, being excited for next product. That's the real issue.
Sometimes.
When it comes to Elder Scrolls specifically, right? When it comes to Elder Scrolls, anything big corpo owned that, you know, consume product to get excited for next product, right? And there are game developers who honestly feel entitled to your money, just in the same breath as they get pissed off for entitled gamers, right? I mean, at the end of the day, people do get a little too pissed off online, and they do say things that are absolutely out of line for a normal conversation, right? But yeah. You said you say ESO isn't canon, so ESO fans don't bring it up in your comments as evidence? Oh, okay.
This suit is fucking amazing. Yeah.
You look good too.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
games
yeah.
look great.
ESO is in a weird spot because it's a prequel, but it's also retconning things that happen in the future, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And that's why I have to believe it's its own bubble universe as well, because it fucks everything up. And I know there's a bunch of pseudo-intellectuals out there. Keep in mind, I'm not an intellectual at all. I'm a big dum-dum. But
yes, we should.
there are pseudo-intellectuals out there who feel a need to stitch everything together into one functional fabric, right? They see Tamriel as a living, breathing world when in fact it's a performance piece put on for the player's benefit. And people don't like, super fans don't like to hear that. They get pissed when I tell them that Tamriel isn't a living, breathing world. It's a performance piece put on for your benefit. That gets them really irritated because they've spent a lot of time stitching those different games together in a way that makes sense. Right, to them specifically, you know, executing all the mental gymnastics. So, it's definitely an interesting thing. It's a collective idea, like any fictional universe worked on by multiple people. Well, it's not a collective idea though. The people who worked on it before would probably disagree with what came later. They had a different vision for certain things. Look at Michael Kirkbride, for instance, and his totemic religion, for example. You know, the totemic religion was barely used at all and only at the most surface level. and leaving Kirkbride, all of Kirkbride's lore that he wrote for it just kind of out in the cold, right? And he expressed his disappointment when they didn't use it initially, but he got over it. Yes. Kirkbride cultist, welcome to my Todd talk. Yes, exactly, exactly. Septima, hey, you want to know something cool about the Elder Scrolls? Septima Tharn in Bankarai knows that you are the Vestige. And she knows that if you are killed, your soul will just go back to Cold Harbor and reform a new body. Because you're a Daedra, essentially. She knows. So she's concocted a plan to trap you in the far shores and kill you there. And if she can kill you in the far shores, canonically speaking, as far as like the story goes, you will be dead forever because your soul can't go from Aetherius to Oblivion. There's no connection between the two, according to her book, right? And so you would be permanently killed. She has a plan to permanently kill the respawning player. They never use this ever again in the game. They talk about it once, and once that quest line's over, they never touch on it again. It is forgotten about completely. Also, mechanically, it's not supported by the game. You can still respawn even after Septima kills you in the boss battle. So, you know, Yeah.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming open world shooter. And the project is led by
it was a really cool element that, like, they could have just done full, like, Shadow of War with the Elder Scrolls, with the Vestige if they wanted to, with that mechanic. They could have done that. Yeah, could throw the Nemesis system in there.
Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet. Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer, everybody. Asgard's Wrath 2. I don't remember Asgard's Wrath. I'm so detached.
Excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life. It's just been absolutely amazing. And after playing Asgard's Wrath 2
the Nemesis
as a
system
lifelong
is
gamer,
in
I'm
Path of Exile.
honestly blown away.
I'm gonna be playing that in 2 days.
I'm honored to be a part of this franchise and want to thank everyone at Sanzaru Games, at Oculus Studios, and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
See, 15 hours. Oh God, 15 hours? The new league is starting in 15 hours. Well, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow I'm doing Path of Exile. Fuck yeah, that's it. It's happening. Yeah.
Their rightful passage.
Did you know that they're adding Dagoth Ur back to Path of Exile again? Seriously.
2, as well as the
they
exclusive
really are.
unveiling
Hold on.
of Path of Exile Affliction.
Yeah, hold on.
Lightly in the wild.
Hold on. Okay, ignore Asgard's Wrath 2 for a second. And, Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Check this shit out. They're re-adding Dagoth Ur to Path of Exile. Yeah, look at that. Right there. They're bringing him back. See? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, dutiful God.
Yep.
Here to right your wrong.
Dagoth Ur runs the Ultimatum. He's awesome. Ultimatum was one of my favorite leagues. I actually got his mask. Yeah. Stroke. Might be streaming? Yeah, I'll be streaming Path of Exile. I'll be using the stupid cat character because I don't want to be on
There is no time.
what do you call it? I will have my webcam off essentially. So.
Your fate.
But yeah. Definitely gonna do Dagoth Ur. leak. Yep. Goes without saying.
Foolish mortals.
What?
Oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside.
What?
I'll see you sooner than you think.
What? That's stupid.
It's been an amazing year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
Oh. Fallout.
Oh.
I have the streaming service, so
Hello there.
like
Now, how
I'll
about we
watch
turn
it.
on some lights?
Sellout, yes. It's Sellout.
Well, you know what they say. War never changes.
That's just a remix of everything we've already seen. Just put in a different order, I think. Doesn't matter.
From Fallout, please welcome Aaron Moten, Ella Purnell.
Look at he's wearing Power Armor cosplay. Power Armor cosplay, everybody.
I hope you don't mind, we brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us, and we are incredibly excited for you all to see Fallout on Prime this April.
But our real honor tonight is that we're here to hand out the award for Best Adaptation.
That's funny. I like how the gears on the Power Armor are like plastic.
What?
Oh, there's Todd Howard. Taudius Mandexius has arrived.
Good catch, buddy.
Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
Best Adaptation.
A vampire messiah will come. I pray for you.
The Castlevania show is pretty good if you pretend that Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night never happened, right? You have to divorce yourself entirely, like emotionally, from the entire, like your entire knowledge base of Castlevania. And if you do that, then the Castlevania show is pretty good.
Goes to The Last of Us.
I have not seen The Last of Us. Super Mario Brothers movie, though, is a good kids movie. It's a good movie for children. Yes. Ooh. I have not seen The Last of Us, so I could not comment. I have not played The Last of Us, have not seen The Last of Us. I have not interfaced with The Last of Us.
Okay, clock's ticking. Shout out to my partner in crime, Craig Mason, who's watching up in Canada, getting ready for season 2. Huge thank out to our Naughty Dog family. This wouldn't exist without all your
incredible
hard work.
Castlevania show was actually pretty good as long as you completely, totally ignored everything that happened in, actual Castlevania.
We also want to thank our partners at Sony Pictures. A special shout out to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team and everyone at PlayStation. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yep. Didn't get a word in before he was pushed off stage. Exactly. Yep. Wrap it up, guys. We got games to sell. I like this discount Fortnite World of Warcraft game. Look at that. Oh, wow. Never mind. This is worse than I thought. Isn't this the game that failed to garner an audience? Or was this a different one? EverQuest Next? Oh, no. Well, yeah, it's Fortnite. I don't mind farming sims when they're fun. Like Harvestella. Harvestella was pretty fun. The thing is that Harvestella had absolutely no staying power whatsoever. You played its main campaign, like, and then left. There is no reason to stick around with the infinite mechanics. Damn. Okay. I see. This is in fact a thing that is happening on screen. It's Monster Hunter. Okay, it's Monster Hunter. I see. That's fine. That's okay. Hmm. Co-op Squad all has Nintendo Switches. Jeez. I have a Nintendo Switch specifically for party games, right? Like, a Nintendo game is almost objectively better when run on the Yazoo emulator, right? It, like, better frame rate, better graphics, better everything. However, when you're not looking for a game for gamers, but you're looking for a game for, like, dirty casuals like everybody I know in real life, you use a Nintendo Switch because, you know, you just hand them a little Joy-Con and bam, they're playing Mario Kart. In this case, it's controllers. We actually have 4 controllers, but point is, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario Golf, you know, Nintendo Sports, like these are all party games that are good for people who don't really play video games. That's what the Switch is for. Otherwise, just emulate. It's better. Like Metroid Dread, emulate that shit. What's it called? Breath of the Wild, emulate that shit. Plays much better, looks much better. Everything's just better about it. There, yeah, the launch of No Man's Sky. Hold on. Damn. Okay, there is a part of No Man's Sky that you need to check out at some point. If you ever get back to it, Pat. It's in the space stations, there is there's a guy who will sell you a beacon. You activate that beacon and go out into space, and you will come across a derelict ship, which is a space dungeon. From there, the game turns into Dead Space, where you are fighting off little xenomorphs and little swarms and alien AI and stuff. You know, like AI that's taken over the drones, that like the defense drones of the ship. And so, what I'm getting at is the like you have a full dungeon crawling experience.
That right
in
there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10
in the
years
space
ago.
dungeons
This
of
guy
No Man's
right here,
Sky.
Sean
And you
Murray.
get all the tainted metal,
Sean,
take it back to
looks
the
like the
space
content
station,
keeps rolling
where you can
in
buy
in
contraband,
2024.
illegal modifications,
What does
which
the next
could
decade
be
look like?
the worst.
Well, to start
They
with,
could be
next year is gonna
the
be a really
worst
big year
or
for No
better
Man's
than the
Sky.
best
Like I
equipment.
said, I've been
It's
working on it for
gambling.
10 years now.
Doing space dungeons.
And I still really love it, still
True.
really enjoy it. But what
Yep.
people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different.
There's
something
not a
maybe
VR
more
port.
ambitious.
It's integrated.
You know, for
It's straight up integrated.
Here we go.
You don't pay extra. It's
Tell us a
you
bit
just
about it, Sean.
when you launch No Man's Sky, you just click
well,
VR.
For No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind
It's
of
built in.
sparse, alien-looking planets. And
For
that
free.
wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth.
Well, with your friends, you actually
something
like the model tracks
varied, a
gestures
planet
with your
that is
hands
as
and stuff.
varied as a universe.
So you can do
Something
things like
bigger than
this
Earth,
in
something
the
with,
game,
you know,
and other people will
mountains,
see it.
real mountains, not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles
Makes
high,
multiplayer
taller than
hilarious.
Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents. You know, you can see oceans.
So
You
is
can-
this like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're
There are
gonna let
boundaries.
everyone
Solar
play in it
system
together.
boundaries.
It's, you know, a place where people can live out their sort of
Yep.
adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. we have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer.
Yeah, H-Bomber guy started a war on
it's quite a small
Illuminati
team that's working
and
on it.
some other
There's
dude.
about a dozen of us. Actually, everyone's here. Everyone from the team is here. We're
very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about this one for years.
Yeah, we're super nervous, you know, but really excited.
I'm excited.
If people like it.
I'm excited.
This is a game I would like to still be updating 10 years from now.
Yeah.
All right, so Game Awards 2033. We'll be back. But no, let's take a look. This is such an incredible project, and I'm
excited. Here we go.
Should we do it?
Because I'm an avid player of this.
Here we go.
So they got me excited. Here we go. Procedural Earth, okay. Fantasy Earth, got it. Right. Yeah, everyone pissed about Internet Historian in that video. He was basically a footnote. No Man's Earth, 16 times the detail. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm looking at this going, riding dragons around. Yeah, just ride dragon. Oh God, there's an actual mountain. Is that a physical mountain that you can actually go to? Can you climb to the top of that mountain? Trollololol. Yes. God. Wyverns. What wyverns? Okay. Deserts. Yeah, Todd has to be in the auditorium seething. A truly open world without boundaries, okay? Yeah. Yep. Underwater? No, that's something weird. Okay. The Atlas. Fuck. Light, no fire. What's sad
Remember,
is that like I'm required to play this.
Team, absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for years to show
I'm
that
required
to
to play
you,
and
again,
stream that
created by the team at Hello Games. So
because
very exciting, and I'm excited to see games like that show kind of the next.
Because
decade
I
of where
played
games are
so
going
much
to,
No
hopefully
Man's
TGA
Sky.
too. All right, now join me in welcoming to the stage.
Yeah, a lot of that was
actor
gameplay.
Simu Liu.
I've played enough No Man's Sky with the user interface turned off to know that that's gameplay. That's how the characters walk. That's how the characters move.
How y'all doing tonight? My God, there's so many of you.
Like
You guys all look so,
that wyvern
so
was just a
beautiful.
spaceship.
All right, first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this. You know, as you age, as you get older, you know, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold,
I tripped
your body starts to break down, all right? Things start
had an
happening,
Achilles problem.
unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't
But
apply.
I've also played pickup basketball and
guys,
had no
just,
problems.
If you're not
so.
Anthony Mackie,
Yeah.
learn to appreciate the importance of stretching, all right? It's very important. Just keeping it real at the
But
Game Awards.
you see,
all right?
I was able to play
Now,
a pickup
I'm
basketball
here to
game without
share
problems.
something that I'm really,
And then 2
really
weeks
excited
later,
about. I recently
stepped
got a chance
wrong.
to team up with Frost Giant on their new
And-
real-time
and,
strategy
that was
game,
it for me.
Stormgate. Now, RTS is a genre that I was
Yep.
absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building armies and obliterating my enemies. in Age
Imagine
of
having to work
Empires,
against
Command
No
and
Man's
Conquer, and
Sky.
of
You
course,
start doing
my
Elder Scrolls
absolute
6 and suddenly
all-time
Hello
favorite
Games
game,
beats you
StarCraft.
to the punch with their own fantasy
Yes.
game.
So happy you guys cheered
Yeah,
for that.
well, I mean,
now,
here's
if
the
you've
thing,
been
though.
destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy.
There are a
and
lot
that's
of
why
people.
I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat. I understand, all right? But I loved it.
Well, RTS?
Look, that's why I love
RTS?
Stormgate. It was made by a
RTS,
team of
real-time strategy
ex-StarCraft
genre,
developers who are just as obsessed with
StarCraft
RTS
3.
And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes, I brought a little bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass
Bethesda games are good at doing a lot of things competently enough to let you feel like you have freedom. You don't actually, you never have narrative freedom in a modern Elder Scrolls game. But at the very least, you got, what do you call it? At least you got the illusion of freedom. Keep that in mind.
It is too late, my friend.
What in God's name have we done?
You're being lied to. Let me delete that. There we go. You have 300 hours and you have no idea what's going on in that universe. So, in No Man's Sky, originally there were many races. But as the Atlas has been breaking down, it's been going, you know, there's been subtracting one race each iteration until now the Atlas only has 3 races, except there are fragments of all the other races, which are reflected in the Travelers, which is why you got all these unlockables. Unlockable cosmetics for all these different races, because the universe used to be vast before the Atlas started dying. Right? As for the Sentinels,
and now it's time to
as for the corruption, the corruption came
from action-adventure game.
Wait, action-adventure. Gotta listen to this.
Best action-adventure game.
You're the killer. I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of this story. It's my fault. This is something else. Miles.
Sounds nothing like Star Control 2.
Your soul.
I love Star Control 2. Lol.
Cleansing.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
Tears of the Kingdom is so disappointing in terms of like Ganondorf.
And the game award goes to, no surprise here, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Remember when, I mean, it's a good game. Like, I refer to it as Gary's Mod, right? Legend of Zelda Tears of Gary's Mod. Because that's what you do. You assemble little vehicles and go, right? Well, when you get to the narrative, Ganondorf has simply replaced Calamity Ganon. Just like Whole Cloth. They've removed one, put another one in his place. And Ganon isn't a cool character like he was in Wind Waker, right?
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
Like, I will rule because that's what a king does. A king wields power. And it's like, oh god, why?
Everyone on
that's literally what they distill Ganondorf down to
all in
Tears of the Kingdom. He's gone like all the other iterations of Ganondorf have been distilled down to I am a king and a king rules and wields power.
Playing this game can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players, you have my sincere thanks.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
But Tears of the Kingdom half-asses itself. It references the Calamity, right? But then it removes
Mr. Enuma.
all of the Sheikah ruins and everything and pretends like it's a completely different world at this point.
RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P,
it's Baldur's
Sea of
Gate.
Stars, and Starfield.
It's Baldur's Gate.
And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
There's no, it's not even a competition.
Here are the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes to Pikmin 4.
Yeah. City Skylines
Here are the
2
nominees for
runs
Best
like
Sports
crap.
Racing game. EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
I don't know anything
and
about
the Crew
this.
Motorfest. And this year, the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport.
I play
Congratulations,
10-year-old
Turn 10.
racers.
The nominees for Best Multiplayer this
Sorry.
year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Super Mario
And
Wonder
the Game Award goes
place.
to Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3 is fine.
Having a pretty good night. Here are the
Okay.
nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by
Wonder
the
is
fans.
great.
Baldur's Gate 3.
D4 bad.
Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and The Legend of Zelda
Genshin
Tears of the
Impact
Kingdom.
wins.
And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Useless Amber is
Congratulations,
disappointed
Lariat.
by Baldur's Gate
Let's take
winning.
a look now at
Yes.
the spectacular celebration of mobile gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
Very good. I'm glad. I'm glad Baldur's Gate 3 won those awards. I told you, it needed to sweep, and it's not as much as it should, but it's doing well. Yeah, I don't want to hear this this ridiculous Clash of Clans or whatever bullshit this is. This is uninteresting. Wait, that's the wrong one. This one? No, it's the furry one. There it is. There we go. We just needed to properly, yeah. There we go. Todd has to accept his Xbox Game of the Year Golden Joystick. Yes. Xbox Game of the Year Golden Joystick Award. That'd be like being snubbed at the Oscars and having to accept a Golden Globe instead. You know what I mean? Oh shit, it's Guilty Gear. It's Guilty Gear. That's great. And it's yeah. Freaking love Guilty Gear. I'm terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. How do I phrase this? So, only in Guilty Gear can you have a hero named Soul Bad Guy who is trying to defeat the schemes of an evil guy named That Man, who is using justice, a big giant woman named Justice to perpetuate his schemes. Yes, and they channel power from an alternate dimension known as the Backyard. Yes. A higher plane of existence known as the Backyard. I mean. Yeah. If I had to pick a favorite character, it'd probably be Dizzy. Mm-hmm. I don't know what this is, and I don't want to. This looks terrible. Need to screenshot cap that Todd Howard segment. Time is catching up to Todd Howard. He does not look as young as he used to be. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this over the screen for now. This one's for you, Pat. Is this you're going to invoke the wrath of these people? Yep. There you go.
All right, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothée Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
Okay.
Something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Okay.
Some sort of crystal.
Yes, they've been talking about the crystal.
Forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name.
Yes.
And turned them against each other in the Magitech War.
Yeah. What about it?
Seems somebody's woken this place up.
So it's a new dungeon, basically. Got it. That's fancy.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out.
Icons to iconoclasts. Very good.
Then we better cut this short.
I'm looking forward to eventually playing this. How tall am I? For how tall I am, I'm aging well. Okay. Ah, yes. Echoes the Fallen and the Rising Tide. Got it. Buy it today. Coming later. That's fine. PlayStation.
Experience new adventures before
I don't
the
have
final
a
battle in
PlayStation,
Final
sorry.
Fantasy 16 with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight
Yep.
on PlayStation 5. There's a shadow drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction.
Cool.
Please
Let's have
welcome
a
one of
look.
our industry's greatest creative forces, the creator of Call of Duty
Sean
and
Murray
global
is
GM
shaking,
for Star Wars
according
Jedi,
to his Twitter.
Battlefield, Titanfall, and Apex Legends, Vince Zampella.
A second here. It's not showing it right now.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Aw.
So, game design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression,
saving it.
That's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Thanks, Pat. I got it.
Best game direction.
Best game direction.
That lives in your head.
Together, we might survive.
Give me a sec.
Miles talks
I need
about
to
how
poke
be
at a thing.
Spider-Man, how to help you.
Give me just a second. Oof. All right, what's going on?
You are our final hope. You must find me.
Amazing. And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
Okay. Alan Wake 2, music off. All right, so I'm putting up on here. Thank you, Pat, for the good snapshot there. I am not quite as bloodthirsty, but I will put this into my Bethesda shit posting, and I will throw it onto Indigo Gaming's Discord server as well, because I feel like that is a good thing. Let's see here. Right. Put that there. And, yeah. Good. I've distributed it across the Discords. Let's listen to them.
We can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But when more than 100 people believe in the same vision and build something out of it, we can make miracles. We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our parts. Our world today could use a bit more of that.
That's a nice one. One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out.
Oh.
New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
Thank you, Game Awards. Yeah, it does sound like text-to-speech, honestly. I think you're right. Oh, oh.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of The Finals.
Cool. That's nice. What else?
When we started building this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves. We said that if we're going to make a shooter, it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that no one else is doing. Standing here today, I'm so proud and grateful for the amazing team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream a reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey, you guide us and you inspire us, and I love you for that.
Right, but...
Now, let's watch our latest trailer, and keep your
Everyone's
eyes
just
peeled
so
for
amazing,
the
it's
launch
true.
date at the very end.
True.
It might be sooner than you think.
Hold on.
Thank you, and enjoy.
Yeah. I love all of you now watch this. Yeah. What?
This trio dominated the rooftops of Monaco and joined Diamond League at
The devs who played Fortnite, who made Starfield were punished with playing Starfield for 10 months. Jace. I mean, to be fair, when I'm making a level in like Doom or Quake, right? I have to play that level over and over and over as I'm building it to make sure that each piece of scripting works, to make sure each like element of it functions. I can't rely on like Q&A. I have to actually like test each piece of the level because it informs how I continue to build the level. Because I'm a dirty peasant and I don't use a design document. I kind of feel I'm an exploration-based pleb like Emil Pagliarulo, where I build it as I go, right? And that's why I don't work for a large corporation building things professionally. I do them as a hobby. So, do I have any maps public? No. But what I'm trying to say is that when I do things as an amateur, I understand I'm doing them as an amateur. Emil Pagliarulo is doing things as an amateur, but thinks he's the hot shit, doing the big things. And what's crazy about that is it's worked 4 times.
After the show,
it's just the 5th time due to changes and in many different respects. It didn't work. I mean, Morro-win fans would say it never worked. Obviously, you know, they just throw the whole thing out. But when we're talking about like in terms of critical reception by the majority, by the normies, as it were, the people who sit down, you know, play their 2 hours of gaming per day, you know, those people. Generally think he struck gold 4 times and then all of a sudden, you know, missed. Yeah. Let me slay you. But no, I very much have to. What I'm trying to say is I have to play, like when I build a map, I have to play that map over and over and over and over and over as I progress through it, as I'm building it. Every aspect of it needs to be tested again and again and again. And it's not a QA department issue. It's the fact that I'm exploring my way through it by building it, right? Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, this is good. Fortnite is Roblox now, yes. This is correct.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
That's cute. It's party time. No, did you see that the deluxe edition is awesome. It's all the versions of the game in one. It's not like it's a deluxe edition for Xbox or for PlayStation or for PC, right? It is it is all the editions in one box for $80. I know $80 is a lot, but It comes with like a little bit extra stuff too, you know. I'm just saying, can you imagine someone who bought the game on multiple platforms, then sees the whole the Baldur's Gate like Ultimate Edition come out, like the deluxe edition, where it's like you can get all the copies in one box.
Awesome.
Freaking
Thanks,
nuts.
Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere.
What about
That's right, we're getting
Stadia?
towards the end of the show, and this one,
Oh no.
I will let speak for itself.
Make Stadia great again. Stadia was never great. Ouya! The Ouya platform, yes. Everyone knows about that. Mm-hmm. I am Turok. Freaking love that game. Fancy. Death Stranding 2 looks weird. You gotta throw jars of piss on the monsters. Capcom presents Monster Hunter Wilds. Rathalos. $20.25.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I
it
don't know
looks
if it'll
incredible.
work on my
Everyone wants to
KDE
know, we saw
Neon or not.
2025.
That'll be a
when do
good
we get to
question.
play this?
I don't know.
はい、ようやく、発表することができました。モンスターハンターの新作です。こちらですね、9月に、ジェフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年、リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Geoff. I'm very happy to finally be able to announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow.
Yep.
I think everyone wants to know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
はい、こちらのタイトルの続報はですね、2024年の夏頃、現状予定しておりますので、
bad? Yes.
しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたらと思っております。
Gen 2.
それとですね、今年、カプコンがですね、
Gen
40周年を
2, the
迎えさせてい
autistic
ただきました。
operating system of
こ
choice.
の40年間、応援してくださった、
Compile it
ファン
how
の
you
皆様、
want.
本当にありがとうございます。これからもですね、皆様に楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを、作っていけるよう努力して、頑張ってまいりますので、これからも引き続きぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024, so we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary.
They are?
I would like to
That's
thank
true.
all of the Capcom fans for all of your love and support throughout all of these years. We couldn't have done it without you. Capcom will continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryozo.
Thank you.
Great to see you. All right. Well, now to present Game of the Year from the upcoming films Wonka and Dune Part 2, please welcome
Dune
YouTuber
Part 2.
Modded Controller 360.
YouTuber Modded Controller 360? Sounds like I have to mute the, mute this here. Yep. I don't know why. He apparently doesn't have a voice. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. He's just silent for some reason. It's very strange, you know? Yeah. Modded Controller 360. Very weird, very weird. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they did spotlight Todd Howard. I guess because he was the executive producer for the Fallout TV series. That's the actual reason they showed him, right? Because like he basically helped get the Fallout TV series greenlit, supposedly, as a producer. And that makes sense. Yep. Let me see here. I have no idea what's going on with the children. Yes. Let's see what else we got. No idea. I would very much, like, I really need to go to dinner soon. Like, food's ready. As of, like, 5 minutes ago. So, it's just getting cold while all this is going on. It's a damn shame. But yeah, they sped through. It's hilarious. They sped through all the awards, and they spent all their time playing music while playing music. That's just freaking nuts. Yeah. Like, they were showing off advertisements for things. That's why I called it the game advertisements. That's why I named the stream what it is. There's a hard drive article, actually. Hold on, let me pull open the thing here. Okay, game advertisements. Let's go ahead and pull this up. There we go. Ahem.
Ad blocker makes Game Awards 7 minutes long.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hold on.
The 2020 Game Awards were reduced to an anemic 7 minutes of content after audience members tuned into the industry award show with ad blockers enabled. I know that there have always been a lot of promos and commercials baked into the Game Awards, but I guess I thought it was more of an even mix of actual awarding and advertising, said Mia Phillips, who viewed the awards show. It threw me for a loop when the feed cut out before the Silent Hill gameplay trailer because I'd forgotten that world premiere trailers are still just another kind of ad. After all, Geoff Keighley, executive producer and host of the 2020 Game Awards, defended the show's programming despite the fact that ad blockers eliminated 90% of its content. The Game Awards are a celebration of gaming by gamers, for gamers, and especially by and for game marketers, said Keighley. I'm proud to host an awards show that brings gamers together to watch advertisements that will be fed to them by social media algorithms for months to come. And hey,
Baldur's Gate 3! D4 bad. I have never played Diablo 4. I am ultimately done with Blizzard unless they manage to make some kind of weird-ass 180.
I didn't expect it anymore.
And it'll take years for me to trust them again enough to actually play their games.
Yep. Game like Baldur's Gate 3 isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game. Along the way, we lost quite a few people also. So we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month.
That's sad.
I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. our families, our friends,
Yeah.
our partners. You were the best, and without you, we couldn't have done it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, then. Baldur's Gate 3.
Congratulations, Sven, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th Anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Happy holidays. Good night.
Okay, everybody. So, here's what's gonna happen. Let me look at Discord really quick. What do we got? So, links. All right. Paradise. What do we got here? Doesn't look like anything was put in link spam, so I'm going to call it a stream for now. I will be up and about, using the ridiculous, terrible Japanese cat cartoon character, playing Pokemon Crystal Clear in a couple hours, after the wife has fallen asleep and stuff. So I'm gonna go hang out and be sociable for a while, and when everyone else is asleep, it's video game time. I'll do the Pokemans. But for now, thank you all for watching this ridiculous game advertisements. We'll probably talk more about it while we're playing Pokemans, but for now, I am gonna go eat and hang out. Bye, everybody.